founder, CEO Jason Lee's 44th birthday.
Yeah,
so
shout out
first
to
off, happy
Jason.
birthday, Jason.
Happy birthday, Jason.
That's the sound you wanted to play.
Yep.
And it was so good because bitch, when I
Bitch.
tell you that
Batch.
I got to witness the greatness that is Auntie Kim.
That's right.
Live. I am still on a high. Like I got home at like 3, maybe like 3:30, and I could not go to sleep.
You couldn't go to sleep?
No, it was just like I knew I had to get up for the show in maybe like 3 to 4 hours, and I was just like, but I just met Auntie Kim. So no matter what time I get up, I will still feel refreshed. I will feel revitalized. I will feel like God has touched me and said, hey, my child, do you see that I have a great life planned for you? Like, it is so crazy to me how the fucking world be working. Like, bitch, I'm gagged. Do you want to talk about last night?
No, I want you to share your experience first. Go ahead, share your experience.
Okay, so bitch. All right, so we pull up to the spot, right? And I look cute or whatever. And then
you do look really handsome.
You as well.
Thank you.
So it was really cute. It's like a warehouse. And then with these 2 big ass rooms, the decorum is beautiful, and it's an open bar. So
like that sounds like a warehouse. Cause it makes it like it's like ghetto. Tell them like what it looked like on the inside.
Yeah.
Walk them through the party. There's a red carpet. Bigo
There's
live.
a whole red carpet.
It was at a warehouse.
Well, it was a
warehouse. It was a warehouse.
It was a very
It was a studio space, an open studio space.
Was.
That's what they do. A lot of Vogue covers, a lot of album shoot covers. They just transform all that stuff. So they have like. That whole thing's like a compound. So where we were at was like kind of like their event space and like their art gallery. But they have like another side of like studios. Like literally the day before yesterday, Friday, I guess. No, Saturday. What's today?
Sunday. The day before yesterday's Friday.
Friday, we couldn't get in because Billie Ellis was shooting her Vogue cover.
Oh, I love that.
Don't tell nobody. I'm spilling tea.
Hey, you heard it here first.
Shooting her Vogue cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was in a studio space, like art gallery. Bitch, a warehouse. But the warehouse it looked so nice. Like you could tell that no expense was spared for this function. Like Jason's name was plastered on the floor. There were lights, strobing. Like I said, 2 open bars. There was a DJ in there. Maybe was it one DJ or multiple?
It was one DJ, but he was dandelion throughout the whole.
Okay. There was a DJ in there eating the girls up. Not really eating the girls up, but he was playing really good music.
Cute too.
Yeah.
Kendall's so cute. Shout out to DJ Kendall.
I didn't even get to see him.
Or excuse me, shout out to DJ Aries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see him, but shout out to you because you knew just what to do. What else was going on in there? I don't know. Look, so I came there for one reason and one reason only. Well, Kelvin invited me. 2 reasons. Kelvin invited me, but bitch, he told me Auntie Kim was performing, and I would never miss a moment to be up under Auntie Kim. First off, I turned out a red carpet and then a work event. Well, the red carpet I would have did. The work event, I just need the money. But I was just like, no, can't make it. I'm not free. So either way, we get in there. There's some really cool performances. Shout out to B. Thompson.
Yeah, shout out to B. Thompson.
Who
held it down.
Ate
Killed
his rendition of Fine China. Because I love Fine China.
Killed it.
Which I didn't know 7th Streeter wrote that. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
7th Streeter wrote that.
Fun facts.
Yeah. So shout out to B. Thompson. Ate that up. And apparently he is such a professional that he just got on stage and didn't fully know the song that he was going to perform until he got up there. It's the artistry for me. There was a girl who performed. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Maida. She has that song, bitch something. It's like number 5 on the R&B charts right now. Okay, she has a really pretty voice.
And really gorgeous.
Very gorgeous girl. Then there was this other really handsome guy.
Tone Snit.
Very handsome. Like I was instantly pregnant, and I think I told Quest that. Shout out to Quest, my date for the night.
Shout out to Quest.
And I was he looked good, but bitch, the main event. Auntie Kim came through pro first. We had to wait because Tiffany Haddish wanted to be fashionably late, and she also didn't want to miss the iconic performance.
She did it. Literally, we were literally rushing Tiffany from her car to the stage. So like when you seen her come on the stage, we literally grabbed her out the car and ran her to the stage.
Wow.
Like that's how close it was.
So Kim was there before Tiffany?
Kim was there before Tiffany, but we had brought Kim through the back way.
Yeah.
So
okay.
She wouldn't be.
So Tiffany, she did the introduction for Kim, and it was so good. I was so enthused because she was just, what did she say specifically? at the age where I was learning how to handle that shit like a real bitch. And I was like, I know that's right. And she was like, you know. I'm like, I know. So I was like literally, I wasn't really drunk, but like my enthusiasm really brought it over the top. Like, you know, I was just like, okay, bitch. Like I was the drunk one in the audience and really loud, but not like really, really drunk. So either way, she came through. And she started with Quiet Storm, and bitch, a party ain't a party until it is ran all through. Okay. And I knew at that moment it's go time. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest in the house, a very good friend of mine, Mr. JB.
I wouldn't say all that, but
welcome. It's nice to meet you too. I heard you trying to take my spot when I wasn't here.
I did not. I would never do that.
I heard that. That's what Eric told me. So I'm happy that we are finally in the same room together.
Yes, I told him that you filled in for him when he wasn't here on a show a year or so ago.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have you back in the studio,
Thank
JB.
you. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Oh, I forgot the camera's right here.
Right.
I'm like, why the hell did why did the camera have a stroke?
It was there for a reason.
It was.
I think I knocked it down. I'm sorry.
I was like, why we have the camera?
I was
have
so
a stroke?
Took it right out the game, said not available, out of service.
Not here.
So yeah, so she came through with Quiet Storm first, and from that point, I just knew. I knew I was gonna be that girl. I knew I was gonna be very drunk. I knew my voice was gonna be gone. I watched the video back today on live, and I'm louder than Kim.
Yeah.
I'm actually louder than her. And I don't know if people around me were annoyed, but I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. Because you know what? It was about me. It was about me meeting my idol. And for me, that was the night. So I don't fully remember much other than like just screaming. And then there was like a little bit of a mosh pit in the front. I don't know if the girls really thought we was in Brooklyn or what.
Yeah, I noticed people were jumping aggressively.
Oh, you were there too?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was there too.
Kelvin was working.
Yeah, I put the event together.
Yeah, okay.
You better claim your credit.
Next time, let me know. I'll put you on the list.
Well, first of all, everyone knows that Kim is my fave.
See, if I would have known, I would have put you on the list.
He knew, but that's another story.
He's being selfish. I could have gave him a plus one.
Well, we'll talk off the mic. But yeah, so there was a little bit of a mosh pit going on because there was this guy. He's more of like a heavier set guy, and he was initially in the front, and he was also kind of like bringing the shorter girls in front of him. You know, kind of just being a gentleman, but he had to step away for whatever reason. So when the time came back, I think Kim was probably like on her last song, and she was bringing him, and he was trying to come back to the front, and everyone was like, no, including some of the girls that he had brought to the front. Oh,
hell no.
It was like, it was a bit of a mosh pit. So for a moment, I was distracted because I'm just like, fuck, my idol's right here, but these niggas is really like shoving and shit.
They making it. Why did I stick up my wristband? Oh, that's
the night's over. But yeah, that was going on. All in all, it was just a phenomenal night. Like, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you I was able to rap to her so many times and get the mic in my face because that's how loud I was, like, I just wanted to tell her that I call her Auntie Kim and then show her my phone screen.
Yeah.
Can I see your phone screen, please? Let's see. He has a picture of Kim on
his phone screen. See, I was trying to make it work, but it was so much going on backstage and so many different people backstage. I knew that they were like, nah, we can't have nobody extra. Because it was like Kim, Tiffany, and then Tamar, and then
Tamar was there.
Tamar was there.
Wow. She didn't come out at all.
She was hiding. She had her mask on. She was hiding.
She just wanted to be a part of the festivities.
She had a big old wig on. So
okay.
We can't really tell she was. And who else was back there? I think Black China was back there. And then
she is so pretty in person.
Yeah, she is.
She is so.
She's just not.
Instagram does not do that girl justice. I don't know why the girls like filter pictures, but her in person needs no filter.
Yeah.
I was like, Tiffany as well. I mean, I always thought Tiffany was pretty, just very unhinged, but she looks so good.
Just looks so good. She's gonna kill Flo.
Which Tiffany were we talking about?
Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiff. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived out enough of a fantasy for now, but I know I'll meet her later, and then we'll have the full conversations and rap together next time, etc. But last night, Diddy voice was great.
Good. I'm happy you enjoyed yourself. As you can tell, I have no voice and I'm half asleep. I don't think we left the venue till like 4:30. So I got home like at 5:30.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mind y'all, Kelvin was here before I was at the studio. So I don't know.
I don't know. Exactly.
That's
what it is. My blanket's in the car.
Raise the rent for Kelvin. He's using this place as an apartment.
I am. The secret's out.
The ghetto.
the secret's out. No, but it was a good time. Shout out to Wife of the Party. Shout out to Lee Charm. Shout out to Rob Smith. Shout out to everybody who helped make that event amazing.
Was DJ Damage there?
Damage was there.
I think I saw him. Was he near the stage?
Probably like when Kim performed. Yeah, I think they had all moves, like him and Blue, like all the.
At that point, I was not looking at anybody else.
Yeah.
If I didn't see him early, I feel like I saw him earlier in the night, but I'm not familiar with his face enough. I just saw like a fine chocolate man.
Yeah,
I was like, I think that's him.
I don't. Maybe because I work with Damage every day.
Hi,
I don't
DJ
get it. I
Damage.
don't think Damage says that handsome.
I know where he could damage.
Just
Ooh,
gay.
Zesty.
Just gay. Just gay. No, but it was fun. So shout out to them. It was a lot going on. Shout out to the open bar. Shout out to Ciroc for sponsoring.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody. It was a good time.
Can we get over this because I was not there? No, I'm really. Let's talk about it because I'm really upset about it because I was not there. It's just I hate that.
We can beat up Eric. You want to jump him after
Can
this?
we jump him?
We can jump
Would
him.
you like to do that?
Yeah.
It gives very much
Tag
hate
team.
crime.
We can jump.
And I have on the coochie cutters today, so I'm pretty sure
I
my
think
criminal
I
case
think my
will go
shorts are
through
just
up.
as short as
No,
yours
they're
today.
not. They're not.
They almost are.
They're not as short. Almost, but almost doesn't count.
When I sit down.
So I think that I'll be
They're
okay.
giving very much Daisy Duke.
Yeah.
Very much.
That was the energy today. I actually just wanted to hurry up and get the fuck to the studio.
Me too. I don't think I match.
No.
I just threw on whatever. I just threw on whatever was there.
Can you stand up for us? Let me see.
I'm not about to model this non-matching
You
outfit.
better work. Cover girl. Work it, girl.
talk
Give
about
a
Daisy
twirl.
Dukes here.
Do your thing. He got the sandals
I don't think
and
I'm
the
matching.
socks.
I'm just here.
Yeah, you are cozy.
I'm still here.
Still waiting for that song to get its Grammy.
No, honestly,
Justice
that's
for
a
Still
really good
Here.
Song. And the choreography is amazing.
It is.
Tisha Campbell, word up.
Okay, wait.
I wanted Tisha to perform last night.
Was
no
she
joke.
there?
No.
Oh.
But I did when they were asking who should we have perform. I literally said Tisha Campbell, and they all looked
She
at
would've
me,
tore
and I
that
said
shit up.
that would have been the highlight of my night.
That would have been the highlight of your night. And
for Hollywood Unlocked.
Oh, Hollywood Unlocked. Okay.
that's where Calvin
Hi,
works.
Jason.
Yeah, shout out to Jason.
So I mean, yeah. I don't know if I would have wanted to see that.
I
I mean, I would
would've
have
loved to see it.
enjoyed it, especially being lit. But
And I was mad because we had Pyro,
who's
but
Pyro?
nobody Pyro.
Oh, like the actual
Yeah,
fire.
but nobody
and stuff?
shout out to Pyro. I don't know what
I
happened
don't
to the Pyro
remember
can.
seeing fire.
No,
or
I
anything.
don't think. I think they forgot to press the button. So I'm about to steal the Pyro, so I can just have it at my next event.
You know how much synthetic weave was in that building?
I was,
But it was
just
like the
thinking same
non-flammable.
thing. That would not be okay.
Because you only can do non-flammable inside.
That bitch would have really blazed.
So
hip-hop
look,
and
you know,
R&B.
it's like lasers. It's like
Oh.
laser lights, but it looks
Oh.
like the real stuff.
Mm.
It's like non-flammable.
They were
It's
probably just like,
interesting.
"There's other shit going on.
Yeah.
Fuck this. They won't notice."
Yeah. It was a. If y'all only knew,
Nice.
it was a lot going on.
Like us not noticing Chica didn't perform at Black Pride. Chica was there.
Chica.
We forgot about her.
Wait, Chica was there.
That was us all the
She
next
had a-
day.
She had a section
Mind you, she was hosting. Oh, ghetto.
on the flyer.
Shout out Chica. I love Chica.
She's so good. All right, but let's get into this. Calvin, how's your week been?
My week has been good. It's been filled with birthday adventures. Jason's birthday was Monday, and he has been celebrating all week. So we were doing all that stuff, running around for a party in New York, and then the party to yesterday, and then he's at Penthouse today, and I'm still debating in my soul if I want to go. But it's Maya and John B.
Oh my God.
And that's the only reason why I really want to go.
I mean, come on.
So
John B sounds nice, but Maya.
Maya.
I
just want to hear Case of the Eggs.
want to hear it all. Fall.
I want to get my stick.
And you know she's been okay.
And you know we both married ourselves,
right?
So I just want to let her know, like, I too married myself,
And she's still been active vocally, so her voice still sounds good. And I think it'll be a different type of connection because I feel like Maya doesn't like a lot of people that don't understand her.
Yeah,
I feel like Maya is very much like if we vibe, we vibe, but I'm not
Mhm.
fucking with a lot of you niggas.
exactly. So
That's
that's
just
why I
what she
want to
is.
sit down and just have a wonderful conversation and ask her how the ceremony was.
I love that.
That's beautiful.
Can you ask her to sing "Falling" at my wedding and then do the stalking scene?
Yes.
Okay.
Who do you want her to stalk? You or your husband?
Me, I'll be her ass.
Okay.
I'll be her ass.
Okay.
It should be me.
New
Okay.
York.
Okay.
Very New York.
Yeah. Very, very, very
Jesus.
bangy. No, but other than that, my week has been really, really good. I cannot wait for sleep. You know, usually Sunday, that's my Sunday fun day after brunch stuff. Go out and have a couple mimosas.
I know.
Guess what I'm doing today?
Sleeping?
I'm going to take a nap.
I'm so proud of you. I don't believe
And I
you,
was
but I'm
just
so
about
proud of
to
you.
ask, say we should have brunch.
Where? Look at me. Where? I ain't going out. I'm going.
You have a
Where?
problem. You have a problem.
I love bottomless mimosa.
I know. Who doesn't?
I love a good bottom. Also,
Well, that sound effect was perfect because that was gay.
So,
I had it ready. I had it ready. No, but it's been a
Okay,
good
so you've
week.
been doing some birthday festivities for Jason.
I have, and I don't want to see nobody's birthday. Can't nobody have no birthday for the rest of the year.
Relatable concept.
Mm-mm.
You ever be on IG and then you feel like you see people like, oh, you know, this is 30, this is da 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 da. I'm like, bitch, wasn't your birthday last month?
Like, did I miss? Like,
you ever feel like people keep having birthdays in the same year?
I do, and that's like, I don't know if that's like when you get older and the year just start going past. Like, damn, because I looked up and I said, damn, it is August.
Yeah, not Alcina.
No,
a lot of the girls
Alcina.
they just keep posting shit, and I'm just like, bitch, wasn't your birthday? Didn't I just say happy birthday?
I could have
to
sworn
you?
I was at your celebration.
Right, like what the fuck? So
You just want extra gifts.
right. I mean, I didn't give it the first time around, so I don't know why
Okay.
you this stunt.
It's just too many birthdays. I think that everybody should have one birthday, like a year, like not like individual, but we should all like do like month group birthdays.
Oh, I don't like that.
I like that idea because I know all y'all Aquariuses,
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricornuses,
I'm not even close to Aquarius.
all y'all January babies. All y'all January babies is too many. I know too many January babies. I know too many June babies.
Well, I know you have me and Mimi. We're right next to each other.
Brian.
Yeah.
Y'all all three. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Brian B. Thompson.
Oh wow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's too many of y'all. So I think y'all should have a group. And then I think June should have a group because Cancers, I don't know why they keep coming to my life and all on the 21st of the month. Oh my gosh, look at this ghetto.
This is so ghetto.
And you gonna
Right.
replace me with your phone ringing. And then November can have a group too, because I know too many November babies.
You would have to be grouped with them.
I would gladly group my birthday with the rest of them.
I am not. I don't even like sharing my birthday.
I don't,
Unless I'm doing it with Auntie Mary because we have the same birthday.
Uh-huh.
I see no reason.
no, I'm sharing it. Anybody want to share a party this year? Let's go.
I gotta share with Issa too. That's on my list because her birthday's the day after mine, and I know she be throwing them big
Shout
ass
out to
parties.
Issa.
Yes, Issa Rae.
Have y'all watched her reality show,
Which one?
Sweet Life, on HBO Max?
Didn't even know it existed.
I heard it's pretty good.
How long has
Yo,
this been? up?
Issa, that
It's like
show
a
is
week.
amazing.
You watched it?
Everything that you do is no, I haven't, but
Oh.
I'm just trying to get hired. So everything that you do Issa, is amazing. I think you're awesome. I love you.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
I hear it's really good. This takes place here.
I trust her. I trust her. Issa never really misses.
Yeah.
That's that Capricorn energy. So, okay.
How was your week?
I mean, now the cherry on top of all of it. I don't even remember the rest of it. I spent a lot of my weekend in San Diego because I do the social media management for Drea from Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, because I was wondering what nigga took you up to San Diego.
Can I just say before we get into that, your eyebrows are amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
So no nigga took me to San Diego, and if there wasn't a why San Diego? Well, San Diego is actually really cute.
In San Diego is the perfect dip off spot. Y'all can hold hands in public.
It's
Nobody's gonna be like, ain't that Eric?
It's right. I mean,
The crop may give it away. But.
you know, she's gay everywhere she goes. But like, San Diego is cute. I think I didn't get to enjoy the nightlife of it, but basically, so she was dropping a new music video featuring Safari. It's called "I Know You Want It," so check that out on streaming.
Okay.
Boost my feed because bitch, free promo. And it was really cute. She did the video release. We all got together, had like a bunch of treats and shit, tequila shots, all that wild shit. It was really cute. Before that, did I do anything? I think at this point I've been more on the self-help journey, like what I can do to improve my mental and like trying to just be more self-sufficient and not have to look for people to do things with and et cetera, et cetera. So I feel like anything outside of like San Diego and then last night has been very much like, what does Eric want to do? Like creatively, what could I be doing? Writing raps and then like doing the whole audition bit. So it's been a little spacey in my head, but it was a good week from what I can remember.
So how did you get with Drea? Because we didn't talk about that.
How did I get with Drea? Shout outs to Better Brothers Los Angeles. So I've been hosting the Truth Awards for them as their main correspondent for the last 2 years, which is amazing. That was how I got the D Wade interview and Angelica Ross and all those other amazing people. So either way, I've been doing that work for them, and then they were like, "Oh, we have a friend who's looking for a social media intern. Would you be interested?" And me without a job, I'm just like, "Yeah, sure. That falls right up my alley." So I did the interview, spoke to Drea, spoke to her mom, and 2 interviews later, they took me on. Ain't he good?
I don't know why they so low today.
I could hear it.
Yeah.
Outside the studio, I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Hopefully y'all are hearing it correctly. But yeah, that's how I got with Drea. And Drea is super sweet. She's just very easy to work with. She's not bitchy. She's not entitled. She's just a very cool girl trying to make her dreams happen. So shout outs to Drea. Shout outs to Bad Girls Club. Shout outs to all the mayhem and Ratchet TV.
Yeah.
We love Ratchet
Yeah.
TV.
We do. Shout out to Zeus.
Absolutely.
Shout
Who
out
is
to
well on their way to
Zeus.
being $1 billion company.
They
Yeah.
are. I think they're there now.
Are they?
I think they are.
I know they better
Listen.
get some other shows on there.
Listen.
I mean, but
Say it. It's a talk show.
Speak your truth.
I refuse.
Speak your truth, King.
I refuse to speak truth right now.
Oh,
Just gonna
okay.
leave that alone.
Oh.
I love Jocelyn
Mm-hmm.
and
Do
everyone
it like
else
it's
that
my
is on
day,
Zeus.
baby.
I mean, I love Jocelyn's show, and I do like Jocelyn's personality sometimes.
What's up with Lunel? Did you hear about that?
On the reunion?
No, she came out saying something negative about Zeus and the whole Jocelyn.
Oh, I didn't
And
see
she had
that.
to recant her statement, and they said that she came out and she was like saying she was sorry, and everybody was mad because she said she was sorry. I don't know. We could talk about it another time, but
I didn't hear anything about it.
yeah, it just happened like maybe 2 days ago, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Something to look into. Might be a next week, bitch. You better read.
I ain't know.
Right. JB, talk to us. How's your week been?
Yeah, how's your week been, bro?
Oh man, let's see. I've been preparing for my trip to New York.
I know that's
Ooh.
right.
So you from New York?
I'm not from.
Where you from?
I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Shut your front door mouth.
Mhm.
I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh my
By
gosh.
the way of New York, my family lives in New York.
Okay.
but
I'm from
I was
Indiana.
born in Cincinnati. I love your airport.
Fort Wayne's airport. Well, Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm from Fort Wayne, but Indianapolis is really nice.
Okay. Like, is that like more country or?
It's the second largest metropolis city in Indiana.
Okay.
There we go. She gonna wear that on her back. On her back.
I'm about to
But
write
it's a
it
little bit
I'm
more
about to write
country.
it for- No, I
It is a little more
love-
country.
I do love Indiana. I've been there several times.
See? Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
And I
really
know if I'm looking at you, and I probably look like I'm cross-eyed, but I'm looking behind you, so don't think I'm cross-eyed.
good. Oh, that's fine. No, but as far as for me, I been focused on this birthday party I was doing. I think I told you I was doing.
Yes, yes, you did.
And yeah, I would never throw another birthday party again.
Why?
It was
Not
a
the
lot.
unison.
I know we're so gay.
No, it was really a lot. Like okay, so how can I say this in a nice way? Basically, it was very last minute.
Mhm.
I tried to put this thing together because unbeknownst to me, it was this person's birthday, and I'm like, you're not gonna just celebrate by yourself. So of course, I'm going to, do something for
Was it
you.
like one of those milestone birthdays?
It was not.
Okay.
It was not, but rather,
A birthday's
it
a
is what it
birthday.
is.
Yeah.
So I asked for numbers to call people. I called people, made it this big surprise. And then after everyone ate very well, they decided not to pay the bill because I guess they thought, but mind you, in the text message, I let them know, like, your own appetizer, your own whatever, your
Mhm.
own drinks. My homeboy actually paid for the first round of drinks. And I'm like, oh, that's dope. Thank you. Like, that's helping me out, And then people didn't want to pay. And so I came out of pocket. And it was just a lot. It was a lot,
I'll never understand why the girls go out if they don't want to pay for things.
Yeah.
Like, I do understand when times get tough, but then I think that's when you have to have
No,
the
but these
discernment
were-
to be like,
can't go.
I'm not gonna go.
I could get the girls sometimes because the girls sometimes they don't have it.
Mhm.
But these were grown ass women,
Mhm.
and grown ass men and women. I mean, it's a difference between being like one of the girls and you're like, just like, you're doing, you know what I mean? Like you're doing things to get a little bit of coin. You don't really have it. I can accept that. These are people who have careers.
Yeah.
Like,
You're just being cheap.
So you're not gonna pay the bill, you know. So I was disappointed in that. Shout out to everyone who did not pay their bill yesterday for the function. I'm looking for you. But yeah, other than that, it was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and now I'm here with you guys.
We love that.
And we
Happy
happy that
Sunday.
you're here.
Happy Sunday.
How much did you end up coming out of pocket, if you don't mind me asking?
All together with everything, probably like about 500.
You're a good friend.
I would not go out with these girls no more.
No, but that's also with decorating it, like, because we went to, shout out to the district. Can I just give a shout out?
Yeah, shout out to the district.
I really love that. The service needs to be upgraded, but the spot is amazing. It's it's right over there on Crenshaw and I want to say 39th, between 39th and Coliseum. But
I'm familiar with the district.
Yeah, it used to be Crenshaw Live when they used to have the fish on the floor.
Yes.
Okay. So now they upgraded it, and I really like the spot, but they can use a little bit of customer service.
I feel that. Black owned?
Yeah, it is black owned. That's why I go there.
I like that.
And I'm not even going to that whole story about it. It was like that day was just a lot. And I was like, yo, son. Like, but at the end of the day, I'm here with you guys and I just want to have a good time. Let's talk about it.
It's gonna be a good time today.
It's gonna be a good show. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get into it.
On.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Bitch. You better read. Number one. Sha'Carri Richardson gives a fiery post-race interview after finishing last against Jamaican Olympic team, saying, "Count me out if you want to." So Sha'Carri Richardson made her return to track and field Saturday, facing off against the Jamaican Olympic team that swept the Tokyo Olympics. Racing for the first time since her suspension for marijuana use, which caused her to miss out on competing in the Olympics, Sha'Carri's much-anticipated return was met with disappointment after she finished last in Nike's Prefontaine Classic women's 100-meter race. Jamaican gold medalist Elaine Sherrod Thompson clinched first and set a personal best in the race, while her fellow Jamaican Olympic teammates finished second and third. As the Jamaican Olympic team swept again, reporters focused on Sha'Carri, who gave a post-race interview after placing ninth. She celebrated her own return to the sport and expressed that she was not down about her loss. I'll let Sha'Carri say it for herself. My throat.
Coming out today, it was a great return back to the sport. I wanted to be able to come in before, having a month off, dealing with all I was dealing with. I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want, because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the sixth fastest woman in this game ever.
All right.
Amen.
I know that's right. So the reason
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at that at all. So shortly after the race, Sha'Carri began to trend on social media. What is going on? My mouth is so discombobulated. Some celebrities celebrated the Jamaican sprinters' victories, while others shared words of encouragement for Sha'Carri. As Sha'Carri continued to trend, officials with the Prefontaine Classic reported that she had withdrawn from the 200-meter race that day. So the reason why I put this in, Bitch, You Better Read, is because at the start of the day, I was noticing that, I saw that Sha'Carri lost her race. I saw that she came in last place. And, there was a lot of hype around her because she was the American it girl, at least for track and field. But then as the day progressed and I was going through the comments, people were really getting on her back. It was like, this is why you should have been humble. You was talking all that shit and you dead last. Or they changed her name from Sha'Carri to She Can't Run. And it was all this type of shit. And my thing was, it's another example of the Black community building up one person, and then once they get to a point where we feel like they're out of reach, we tear them down. And for me, I understand that there's a certain level of humility that this expectation of humility that we put on people, especially Black women. But at the same time, is it really bad for this young girl who is like the sixth fastest runner in the country, who lost her mom maybe a month ago at this point, and is doing all of these things despite all the hardships she's been dealing with, to feel good about herself? Like, is it that bad that she was on a high for a moment? Like, knowing all that we know about her, why do we feel like it was our job as the Black community to bring her down and humble her? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's the same trend that we've been seeing with a bunch of people. Like we discussed it with Megan Thee Stallion. It happens with Kevin Hart. He's a black male, so he's still doing well, but the black community will. Yeah, Kevin Hart is in every fucking thing at this point. So he's still doing well, but it'll still be the same conversations like about Kevin, like he's not even that funny, da 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 da. Or Tiffany doing FloJo. Why would she do that? Like she can't do that. It's just like the black community, we see a figure that we see ourselves in, take him to a new height, and then we try and break him down. And I see the same thing happening with Sha'Carri, and I'm just like, it's ugly. This is a child. She lost her mom a month ago. We watched her struggle. We were all like, let her run. And now the minute she does run and she doesn't place the way we would have thought she should have, she's useless to us. And I'm just like, the black community. I'm very disgusted with our methods.
Yeah, I'm very disgusted with the black community because as far as that, we said, like you said, let her run. What we should have did was have a blunt at the end of the. No, seriously, hear me out. Mm-hmm. We should have had a blunt at the end of the. What is this?
The hashtag.
Yeah, no, not the hashtag.
The 100-meter race.
No, when she was running, she would have ran. Like I bet she's like, nah, bitch, it's COVID. I'm gonna hit there real quick. But yeah, I bet just hit this joint. No, seriously, like my thoughts on that is like, yeah, she's just getting back in the game. And I think she'll show up and show out when, after she releases what she needs to release. Because she seems very when I was watching the interview, I don't know if y'all got that, but what I got was she seemed very angry.
It did come off aggressive.
Yeah. And not like angry black women don't better not don't show up because listen, don't show up in my DMs talking about like you talking about black women. No. I'm saying that she did come off a little bit aggressive and like she was upset, which she probably should be upset, but upset at herself because she the one who did that to herself. I don't know.
And I imagine she didn't think she would place last.
I don't think she thought she was going to place
last. No, I never would have thought that.
Never. And I think that what you said is very valid. I think she has a lot of misplaced anger.
Well, we should have put
the misplaced anger part.
Oh, that part.
I think she has a lot of misplaced anger, and it shows up in those interviews. And I think she already knew what people were going to say about her. She knew that people weren't going to surround her with love after she lost. She knew that people were going to go online and troll her. So that's why I think she came out so aggressive in that interview.
That makes sense.
Because she knew when she got off, they are going to say something. But to your point, Eric, yes, we need to stop building these people up to tear them down. I don't like the idea that when people are winning, we clap for them and we celebrate them. But as soon as we see a chance to kick them, we kick them hard. And that's not cool. It's not cool at all. Like if all this stuff was still going on, she still lost her mother. She's still, how old is she? Is she even like 23 yet?
I think she's like 21, 22.
She's a young girl. She's still figuring out herself in this world in front of the national spotlight. Look at Justin Bieber when he was 20 and 21. And it was peeing in a mop bucket. Like we gave him lots of passes and we are not giving Sha'Carri one. And I don't like that.
I didn't know he peed in a mop bucket.
He peed in a mop bucket.
What's the girl who licked the donuts?
Oh, Ariana Grande.
Okay, we gave her a pass.
We gave her a pass.
But I think the thing about it is we give passes to those to whereas we don't feel
who we don't see ourselves in.
Yeah, like for us as our people, you like that's why you do that, nigga. Now you got no. It's kind of like when you I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this, but like when you have that talk with your mom going into church, that you better not say no, you better sit there, you better. It's like that type of situation to us. It's like this is who we are. This is what we're gonna represent. Go accordingly. You know what I mean? And I think when we see people of our color, our nationality, yeah, we don't give them this. We be harder on them, and then we have to think like, damn, a society is even harder. So maybe we need to step back. I don't know, but just a thought.
Yeah, because I knew it was bad, but then when she withdrew from the 200-meter race, I was like, we did a lot. We did a lot. It was literally like a 2-hour gap, and I was just like, look what y'all did. Like, I understand that she has fault in this, but at the same time, I just feel like we don't have enough grace towards each other. And it's just repetitive because I feel like we speak about this with a bunch of different people every week.
Yeah, but I also don't know if she was ready
for the race.
Yeah,
obviously not.
I don't think she was ready.
She came.
I think it was a lot of pressure. I think that she probably wasn't training like she should have.
Probably not.
And
she's also been doing. She did the Beats commercial. She's been living the high life because she became an it girl really fast. She's been doing like the clubs. We saw her talking to the baby. She went to a party and she was talking to the baby. She's just been living her life, and I feel like she's still coping with the loss of her mom. And I feel like those are the things that we don't take into consideration. We just scroll down the timeline and we like, oh, Sha'Carri took an L. Let's jump on her back. And it's just like, girl, please. So yeah, to the Black community, do better. Number two. Can I have my background music?
Actually, no, because
really
I'm
like reading
so
acapella.
full of all these damn videos you put in here today that I didn't have time to even find you a backing track.
I just want to make sure that the people can hear from the horse's mouth. Okay, you won't take me to court with some alleged shit. All right, so Michelle Williams says it took about 12 to 13 years for her to watch the 106 in Park performance where she fell. If there was one music program that was must-see television back in the day, it was definitely BET's 106 in Park. Viewers had the chance to see their favorite celebrities and also watch their live performances and interviews. However, if there is one moment in the show's history that is constantly mentioned, it would have to be the Destiny's Child performance from 2004. While performing their hit single Soldier from their Destiny Fulfilled album, Michelle Williams fell on live television, but gracefully got up and continued on with the performance. Years later, and folks still talk about this situation and look to hear Michelle reflect on the matter from 106 in Park. During a recent interview with Larry Reid, the moment was brought up in a joking manner, and Michelle said, "I need people to stop saying she's so clumsy. I fell one time." She continued, "That's like causing PTSD. That's probably why I ain't gonna do no music. Y'all gonna hear me talk that. Wait, that's probably why I ain't doing no music. Y'all gonna hear me talk. That's it." Michelle continued to acknowledge that was the only time she fell on stage, and that she said it took her about 12 to 13 years to even watch the performance. During the interview, they talked about her book, whether she still has the desire to do music, and more. I have been trying to have a Destiny's Child reunion tour my whole life. And once again, Black community, you bitches are ruining everything. You bitches are ruining everything. You know, what people don't talk about is the fact that each member of Destiny's Child has fallen separately.
Yeah.
Kelly fell on stage. I don't know if she got caught in wires or what, but she had just dropped to the side of the stage. This is all on YouTube, by the way. Beyonce fell down all them steps and kept ringing the alarm. And then Michelle fell on 106 in Park. So why is it that we keep picking at Michelle when everyone in Destiny's Child has fallen at least
Shout out
once?
to Michelle, though. I love Michelle.
She's
I really
great.
love her. I think she's an amazing person. I don't know her personally, but I think she's dope. So,
and I loved her energy in the interview. Like, you could tell that she's really come a long way, because we've been like on her back since she was like the new addition to Destiny's Child. And now I feel like she's more grounded in who she is. Her mental's clearly in a better space because she's been very open about mental health. She just seems like a more stable woman. But I'm glad that she's able to find the fun in this. But I need y'all to stop fucking playing, because if I don't get my reunion.
Listen, I always say Michelle saved Destiny's Child.
A lot of people say that.
She did, because
with the harmonies,
yeah. she was solid. Like Latoya, Latavia, shout out to y'all. But in fair, girl. But like when Survivor came out, Destiny's Child was good with writings on the wall. But
do you not remember Farrah?
We can sing your luggage.
I'm so confused.
She was in one of the.
She was in two videos.
She was in two videos. Yeah.
She was in two videos, no songs though.
She's in Say My Name. She's the girl with the
Say
really
My
pretty
Name
eyes.
And then Jumpin', but she didn't sing any songs.
Oh, sorry, sorry for her.
She's sorry too. And then but Michelle came in during Survivor, and that Survivor album literally took them to the next level and made them superstars.
So good.
And Michelle could actually sing. I don't care. Michelle the Bridge. She is the bridge.
Michelle the Bridge Williams.
She takes us home.
Period.
Okay. So shout out to Michelle. And you know what? I done fell a lot of times on stage.
And all.
I'm clumsy. But granted, she did fall on the biggest Black television program ever.
I'm like, knocking on wood.
If you fell on stage, I would never step over you.
I'm so mad that what he actually knocked on.
Oh, what?
Get out on my nerves. On my nerves.
Sorry.
No, but yeah, shout out to Michelle. And y'all stop shaming Michelle.
I love Michelle.
And that's another thing. Stop. What you said. Stop tearing down these good, strong Black women, because you don't know what these people are going through. And I don't like the notion that I'm going to tear you down simply because I'm hiding behind this keyboard and you have a little bit of notoriety, so you should be able to take it. Or you signed up for this. No one signed up to be bullied.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody signed up to be bullied. when you step into the realm of entertainment, whether it's singing, acting, hell, doing this podcast, any type form of entertainment, you're doing some type of service. And what I think is to help other people get through what they're going through and create a distraction from their crazy life. So when someone takes their crazy life and try to project that on you, why? Like, what's the reason?
Because the girls are self-hating and self-loathing.
I don't get that.
And then also, like, people just do it for a kiki because now, like, more than ever, like, liking comments has become trendy. So people want to have that viral comment that everyone likes, and then they can kind of copy and paste. You know how people be taking each other's captions of comments and shit. All that corniness. I don't know. It just seems very, like, what's the word? Counterproductive to our mission.
Yeah.
Very that.
It's Black Lives Matter, but we tear down people. Black
Protect
mental health
women,
matters.
but we're going to leave them out in the cold. Yeah, very that.
Protect certain Black women.
Right.
Child.
Number 3. So Marlon Wayans says he's never been married because he's always wanted his mom to be his number one girl. We're just gonna get right into this.
We passed that.
No.
Recently, my mom passed. And on her deathbed, I said, "Can I tell you something, woman?" She was in a lot of pain, and she was, fighting to stay alive or fighting to go. And I said, I'm 47 years old. And I've never been married. Yeah. Because I always wanted you to be my number one girl. And my mother turned over. She looked at me. She grabbed my hand. She pulled me close to her. I said, "I know. I love you too." And I gave her a kiss. And I said, "I'll see you soon." Not that soon, because I got a life to live. And she laughed in pain. I gave her a kiss. And those were my last words to my mom. And that's the truth. I never got married because I knew my mom needed me. I always want to be women sometimes want to battle for your attention. They want to battle for your love. They want to be the one. Man, my mama here, she the one.
All right. So, while speaking to Essence about the new Aretha Franklin biopic Respect, which he stars in, the actor talked a little bit about his personal life and shared the sweetest thing he told his mother, Elvira Williams, before her passing. I don't want to read everything he just said. I hate that sound effect.
Oh, this is my favorite sound effect.
I know. I hate it.
Are you where you need to be so I can stop the song? Or do you need to fix some more? Because you cannot read at all. What's up?
It's so long.
Let us know. Yeah, I like that reprise. What's up? Harmony on this one. I'm on top now.
What's up? The Wayans family lost their matriarch. The Wayans family lost their matriarch in 2020. Elvira Williams was the mother of 10 children, including entertainers Damon Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Sean Wayans, and Keenan Ivory Wayans. Wayans has 2 children with Angela Zachary, his 21-year-old daughter Amai, and their 19-year-old son Sean Howell Wayans. And Essence notes that the two were in a relationship from 1992 to 2013, but never tied the knot. I personally, I do think that the story is sweet, but I also remember seeing one comment. I don't remember from who. It's irrelevant. But they were basically like, if you don't want to get married, just say that. Like, if you don't want to get married, just say that. So I personally don't know what Marlon's reasoning is, but I also feel like he doesn't owe us anything to have to lie about not getting married. I mean, like, what does it do to us if he doesn't want to get married? I don't know. What do y'all think about it?
For those in the audience, I was slang. I mean, it's just like I don't give. That's not a topic I'd rather speak on. Like I can't really say what I really want to say because at the end of the day, he said he was talking to his mom who was passing. So I respect him for that, and if that's what he wanted her to hear when in her deathbed, then I respect that, and I respect him, and I love the Wayans brothers. I hope they come out with a reboot. Yeah.
That was very diplomatic.
I'll say it.
A reboot, though.
I'll say it. First off, shout out to the Wayne brothers. Shout out to all 50 of them. Damon. Right. Shout out to Marlon.
The
Sean,
sisters.
One of them will get you a job.
Yes. So shout out to them.
They always work.
Don't play this episode back. But I think that so many times in our community, we put our I thought you were offering it to me earlier. I was like, I don't want that. So many times we put our mother on pedestals, and that's a good thing because no one's like Tawanda. Y'all know I talk about Tawanda all the time. I love my baby. But I think sometimes we use them as excuses as to why we can't be better men. I love my mom, but I would never tell my mom I can't commit to another woman because you were that first woman in my life. My mom's always going to be the first woman in my life, gay or not. She's always going to be the first woman in my life. But I'm not going to say like I can't be in a relationship or commit to someone else because I hold my mom to such a high esteem. I think that's a cop out. It sounds sweet, but in actuality, the thing, if I was, because he was with what that girl that the woman that he has 2 kids with,
1992 to 2013.
so that's a long time of a non-commitment. Now I don't know what their agreement is because I know marriage is not for everybody. But don't use that bullshit excuse that I can't marry you because I want my mom to be the number one woman in my life. That is a bullshit ass excuse as to why you won't settle down and commit. Like if someone told me that I can't marry you because I want my dad to be my number one nigga in my life, what type of incestual shit do y'all have going on? What is going on there?
I love how you flip that because if it was the other way around, people would be like, "Oh my God, what does he mean?"
Yeah,
always. He said his mom. It's like, oh, that's so sweet. No, that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I love him. I don't know him to love him, but I love him. You get what I'm saying? That's some bullshit.
Who's he copping out for though, or to?
He probably got some chick just like he gonna be like, when you gonna put a ring on it? He like, bitch, I told my mama.
Yeah, she the only one I love.
That's the only one I fucking love, bitch.
Like, what type of Drake shit are you on?
And suck some dick. I don't know.
Like, I don't know. That for me, like, it was a cop out and an excuse. It's a sweet, beautiful story. It's beautiful. She's on the deathbed. You're the only one I love. Give you a kiss. You're the number one woman in my life. But in actuality, what type of like commitment. That is the problem in this community. This community, black people, this community, niggas, male Y chromosome ass niggas. Why is it hard for you to commit? That's a deeper rooted thing. Like, I can love you, but I can only love you in certain circumstances with an asterisk. You can be my girl with an asterisk. Like, please read terms and conditions at the bottom.
Right.
Like, why can't we be fully into it? I don't like that. Cute story, but I think it's a bunch of bullshit, Marlon.
Well, Marlon, you heard it here first on the Get Right. I personally don't care. Live your best life. But hey, number 4. Aaliyah's 1 in a Million album tops the iTunes charts following its release on streaming services for the first time.
I'll clap for that.
I'm so excited.
See, wore your Aaliyah shirt.
My face.
I wore my Aaliyah hat yesterday. You'll be so proud of me.
Oh, I love that. I didn't know you had that.
How do you know which keys are what? Do you like? What if you were to hit boom?
Oh, like this.
Okay, there we go.
Kelvin does it well. Kelvin does the board most of the time.
Oh, that's bad.
So less than 24 hours after it finally dropped on streaming services for the first time, Aaliyah's second album, 1 in a Million, has topped the iTunes charts.
Yay.
Aaliyah's fans have clearly been streaming her iconic album in massive numbers as it has remained number 1 on the chart and become a hot topic on social media. Aaliyah's Timbaland and Missy Elliott produced album 1 in a Million was officially released on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon Music, and various other platforms, while fans eagerly anticipate the remainder of her catalog that is also expected to drop throughout the next few weeks. So it's not hard to understand why it went straight to number 1 on the chart and will likely stay there for a while. Widely considered her best work by many, 1 in a Million featured several hit singles, including If Your Girl Only Knew, 1 in a Million, 4-Page Letter, Hot Like Fire, and The One I Gave My Heart To. It also ushered in a completely new sound in R&B music thanks to the futuristic production of then up-and-coming producers Timbaland and Missy. The release of the album on streaming services coincides with the 20th anniversary of Aaliyah's death on August 25th, which claimed her life at the age of 22 years old due to a fatal plane crash in the Bahamas after she filmed the video for her timeless track Rock the Boat. Need I say more, ladies and gentlemen? My fave deserves all of this. And it felt so good to get on social media and not see stories about people that she's been sexually linked to 2 decades after her passing, to, hear about her corrupt ass uncle. We're still hearing about it, but it's not like a super focal point at this point. We're still connecting her to R. Kelly, which I kind of wish we would stop, but I understand we're in the middle of a heated trial. But
I love how I'm sorry not to cut you off, but I love how we're changing the narrative of that. Because first of all, let's give a shout out. Can we get a hand clap for his Aaliyah shirt that he's wearing today? I love that she's number one right now, and I love that we're taking, because once in the news, I think maybe last week she was in the news as far as R. Kelly, and I love that they're giving her
own legacy outside of other people.
Of that bullshit, and she's winning, and rest in peace, baby girl.
Yeah.
Shout out to my girl. We make 20 years of her passing on the 25th, which is crazy to me because she passed at 22 and she'll be gone for 20 years. And soon she'll be gone longer than she was here.
Yeah.
So it's always very trippy to me. I will always be proud that is my fave, because I feel like even though I didn't get to meet her, I feel like she's just a genuinely sweet spirit. And I pray that in my time in Hollywood, that when I am done, people will have nothing but nice to say about me as well. Yeah. So
Aaliyah, I'll let them know the bad things. Go ahead.
There's always a few hateful bitches in the background. Always a few hateful bitches.
Don't sit me down for an interview. Let me tell you about this bitch.
We're going to spill the whole truth. Nothing but.
No, but on this show, we have had our differences about Aaliyah.
We have.
And I will be honest, I've never heard an Aaliyah album. All I heard was Aaliyah singles and seen live performances. So I'm excited to sit down, because I wanted to wait until all the rah-rah of the week was over. And I'm going to sit down. I'm actually going to indulge in some Aaliyah. I plan to sit down. I can't wait to listen to this. I want to hear the Aaliyah album.
I'm so excited. That's my favorite.
I am excited to just honestly take in to see what everyone loves about it. Yes, I didn't want to say what the hype is about, but what everyone loves about Aaliyah.
You know what?
And I know you're probably like, how the hell have you not listened to Aaliyah?
No, I'm not going to leave you out there to swim by yourself. I've never listened to Aaliyah's albums.
Okay, see, I know the singles,
but I will say that I did listen to I Care For You? That was that her last album?
Well, yeah,
the compilation album with all the songs in it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I miss you.
That's a song. That's my set.
That was my note, by the way.
That was really good. Can you do it again?
Was it really? Well,
on the spot, when you're on the spot, I know.
Yeah, I was trying to do a high alto, but I can't.
Okay,
that's fair.
But no, I really listened to I Care For You, and I was always in love with Aaliyah. But when I heard that album, for me, that's when I really became and she was already gone at that point. I think the Rock the Boat is on that, right?
Well, it's on her self-titled album, but they probably included it on the compilation.
I'm not for sure, but it's just the song. Yeah, I Care For You. Yeah, that's the one. I was like, oh shit, she's fucking dope, and it had me go back to listen to other songs. But as a whole album, I agree with you. I have not heard a whole album, and y'all better not be picking it. First of all, do we have security to go to the car?
Listen, right now, the things I've been said on this show, it's okay.
Yeah, I just hope they don't listen back. So for me, it's just I just love that she had her own sound. Like Timbaland and Missy really made a sound specific to her.
Yeah.
And I think it's beautiful to know that she brought them into the industry. Like when her uncle was like, "Oh, who do you want to work with?" She's like, "I like this sound. I like them. They're dope." And nobody knew them. They were still, eating like cup of noodles in VA and But like she brought them on, and we would not have Timbaland and Missy without her.
I was wondering how she found them.
I don't know if we would not have them without her. Missy was in a group, remember?
Yeah.
Back in like the early 90s.
Yeah.
I don't know the group name, but I remember hearing that.
Yeah, she was in a group, and then I think the group dismembered or whatever, and then she ended up going solo. And then I think that's when she started producing. I'm not for sure, but I know she was already in the industry. Writing for other artists, just kind of like Kelly Price, like those like who were writing, then they came up with their own shit. But shout out to them though. Like they're amazing.
They're amazing.
Like, that is my childhood.
I do hope Missy gets her verses. I do hope.
Against who?
They were trying to put her with Nicki Minaj, which I actually think does work. I think it works.
I think
it works really well.
I don't see. This is what
I want to see Kim and Nicki.
I do too. I don't want to see Kim and Nicki. I think that's a waste of time and energy.
How is that a waste of time and energy?
Highest fucking rating.
It will be, but I think it's a waste of energy.
When you think about, I'm talking about money. Like if I was in their pockets, I'd be like, "Yo, Kim and Nicki."
But I want to see Missy and Pharrell.
Oh,
because
this
is this. I think that is an equally battle thing, because if we do Missy versus, who y'all say? Nikki. Missy is more than a rapper.
Yes.
Missy is an icon. She does music, produces it, she sings it, she raps it.
Yep.
We need somebody who equally can do everything, and that's for real.
When you do a versus, like the verses I've watched, they have to perform as well, correct?
Well, when it first started off, like let's look at like the Jonte Austin versus the Neo one, which I thought was like the best one.
Where they're at now, like,
yeah.
Who said that? Nini Leaks. That's what you used to put in your switch.
No,
not what it was. What it is.
No, but like when you look at the core, in my opinion, that was one of the best verses. The Babyface versus Teddy Riley. That was one of the best verses, because not only did you get to enjoy their music, but you got to enjoy all the music they made for everybody else. Yeah. And I think that if you put Pharrell and Missy, they're the only people that literally had their thumb on the culture for more than a decade. The 2000s was them.
But Pharrell would just be, what would he perform?
Pharrell has Nerd. He has NERD stuff. He has his own stuff. Like he can do all that stuff.
I don't think that's it.
I love his stuff.
I respect your opinion, but for me, it's a no.
I think
good.
I think producer to producer, because we did a mock.
I'm sorry. Maybe him and Timberland.
Timberland went already.
Well, he's Swiss and Tim.
Timberland already won.
And then people throw out Kanye.
Yeah.
No.
People throw out Kanye.
I don't want to.
Kanye has a lot of good produced tracks.
I just don't want to see him against Pharrell.
I
just
or Missy.
I don't want to see him against either one of them.
Kanye don't cut my mic off. Can y'all hear me? I didn't mean it, Kanye.
Come on, the spirit of Donda. I think we did a mock versus. Shout out to Dwayne and James. They did Missy Elliott versus Pharrell, and I actually thought Pharrell was gonna win. Now Pharrell could have easily won, but I think that not easily, but Pharrell could have taken it because Pharrell is a producer first. I mean, he has so many songs, but it's all about the song choice. So the song choices, kind of set the outcome. But I just really want to see two top female rappers like Trina and Eve. While I did enjoy it, and I do think Eve is phenomenal, and I respect what Trina has contributed. I don't want to negate them to boost anybody else, but I just think that like watching Missy Elliott or like Kim would really be game changing in the realm of female rap, and I think the same thing for Kim, Missy Elliott. I think the same thing for Nicki Minaj. I would love to see Foxy Brown, but I feel like it's just not enough people know it. But I'm such a super fan that I would go up for it. But you never know. You never know. We'll play it by ear and see what happens.
You're so wrong.
What?
Yeah, I caught that too.
Okay.
What happened?
We'll play it by ear and see what happens.
Foxy.
Oh yeah, I'm not shading my aunt. I'm not shading my aunt. That was just y'all's mind.
When it just comes out naturally.
Right. You always have that shade gene. We have to add that.
We need that one.
Number 5. Okay, and this is gonna be our shut the fuck up for the day. No, legit scary times. I
can't even.
It's in there somewhere.
There we go. I hope they can hear it.
I feel like they can hear it.
I heard a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So weird.
Oh, we just say it together on the count of 3. Can we?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Shut the fuck up. So Elon Musk unveils a humanoid Tesla bot. On Thursday, the CEO showed off his humanoid robot called the Tesla bot that runs on the same AI used as Tesla vehicles. The human robot was revealed at Tesla's A1 Day 1 presentation. It is 5 foot 8 inches in height and will weigh around 125 pounds and be built from lightweight materials. To demonstrate the upcoming bot, a human dressed in a skin-tight suit walked as a bot on stage. It's intended to be friendly, Musk joked, and navigate through a world built for humans. Elon Musk lost a record $16.3 billion in one day after Tesla shares. Oh wait, no, that's related stories. Oh, HU, stop. Our cars are semi.
You did it.
Yeah, our cars are semi.
You did it.
Our cars are semi-sentient robots on wheels. He said it kind of makes sense to put that on a humanoid form. We're also quite good at sensors and batteries and actuators, so we think we'll probably have a prototype sometime next year that basically looks like this. The Tesla bot is currently a prototype and is scheduled to be available next year. It is designed to eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. Essentially, in the future, physical work will be a choice. Think Will Smith, iRobot, where working is a thing of the past until they attack you.
We both shook our head at the same time.
So I put this in here because obviously humans are humaning and losing their fucking mind again. And my personal belief on this is that we need to stop giving computers so much power.
Yeah.
Outside of movie context, just like I do already think that the generation, while we have gained skills in certain areas, we've also lost a lot of skills. We've become a little lazy. And I think we're not as self-sufficient because we have technology at the tip of our fingertips. At the tip of our fingers. So I feel like them building a bot, like, what's the point? The Teslas are already crashing themselves. And so all the bitches with Teslas that are on autopilot, bitch, get on the train. Get on the fucking train. All these collisions happening on the highway. If you don't want to drive, don't have a car.
Yeah, Future Ray has a Tesla, and I asked him like how many people have like sent you that article. He's like, I got like 12 articles saying I need to turn in my Tesla.
Does he do autopilot a lot?
No. But he also can't drive, so he probably should do autopilot.
Well, then I guess it's even. But yeah. I think that I get that technology has advanced, but at the same time, how much trust can you put into technology?
My thing as far as this, are they gonna be like human-like?
I think that's the goal.
Yeah, so they are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not amiss to this, but listen, hey. If I can unplug them and I don't gotta hear them nagging me, because it can be into real life as well, right? Mm-hmm. So listen, I would do a robot. Is it a robot? Mm-hmm. A robot? Yeah, like why not?
You would do a robot?
You would do it?
That's why I said I'd be human-like. So if they're human-like, that's someone you can you ain't take out the garbage. You ain't do this. You unplug the thing.
I think you missed what we said.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Would you do the robot?
Yeah, we asked, would you do the robot?
As I was saying, after I do the robot, there's a difference. You can unplug the robot. When you do something, it's like you still got to hear the nagging and the, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm single, by the way.
I don't know
where that fits at, but
I thought that out. We understand. I probably could use the robot.
I can use the robot right now.
Right. I hear
so, that. Okay. But no, see, this is my issue. I think it's wonderful that we are finally getting to a place that we can have real IE. Is that IE or EA? AI. I got in bed at 5:30. I think it's wonderful we can get to that point, but we are already so lazy as humans with these iPhones and Accent Siri stuff and like these things that make life quote unquote easier for us. And then for us to say like what creeped me out, and me and you made the same face at the same time when it said to do the tasks that we don't want to do. Mm-hmm. How lazy do you have to be to not want to do your own things? Sure. Like I think that it's going to lead to a more entitled community.
I'm sorry, if it's not Rosie off the Jefferson, I was about to say
Jetsons.
The Jetsons. Mm-hmm. I don't want to. Bitch, can you make me a sandwich?
Yeah, just pull it out your little belly button.
Yeah,
like I don't think it. I think it's gonna make people more entitled. It's gonna make people more lazy, and not to shit on the next generation. What's Generation Z? Mm-hmm. They already are super entitled in this gold star generation, crying about every fucking thing and don't want to work.
Drag them.
Imagine them having a robot. Imagine Generation Z with a robot, because that's gonna be. I don't even know what the next fucking letter is, because we're done. Generation Zero. When Generation Zero comes after Generation Z, they're gonna be so fucking lazy and so fucking lethargic.
You heard it here first. Patent that.
Generation Zero.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put a pin in that.
I get right first.
Okay, put a pin in that. But like because I look at like the people that are coming up, because I used to work with them, and like how they just didn't know simple tasks, like how to form an email, how to do your fucking FAFSA. Even though FAFSA is confusing, but still FAFSA, you should it's click point. Yeah. Like the simple things, they needed baby steps to walk them through. They didn't know how to write a letter, like how to address like an address on a letter. I'm like, what do y'all learn in school? And if this is just with iPhones, imagine having a robot. Yeah. Like, how's the school system going to do? How's the college system? People are going to fail.
I feel like we're going to stop even in school. Like, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was talking to my nephew about this, and he doesn't know how to write. They don't teach cursive writing.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't your nephew like 3 or 4?
No, well, that's one of my nephews. My 11-year-old.
Oh, okay.
I'll say your nephew's writing sentences at 3.
Well,
Yeah, I'm like, what?
actually, he is. Put a pin on that.
Okay.
Thank you. He's very smart. He's the smartest person I've ever known that was 4 years old. But no, seriously, I'm sorry, I lost my thought. Go ahead.
No, you said that
they're
they're not teaching
learning
cursive anymore.
Yeah, they're not teaching cursive anymore, and I feel like that's how do you not teach simple things in school?
Yeah, we had to learn that.
We don't
in
need
third
it
grade.
anymore.
Yeah,
true.
Like even like now, if you notice, it's like print your name. You don't like you're not used to like and then it's like the signature. Your signature is but as far as like writing actually in cursive, you can't do that.
But also, like, how the fuck do you know how to do your signature if you don't know how cursive? I know a lot of signatures like scribble scrabble, but like the base of your signature is cursive. Even though I hated cursive, I could never do a G or an S.
Yeah, my letters weren't that cute.
I can't do a G or S, but it still taught me patience. They need to teach short form, like writing in school. I think they should teach that because I don't understand that. And take out all those extra languages. Like all those years of French, I don't even fucking remember.
I do think it's good that kids do learn extra languages. I just think that the curriculum needs to be improved so kids are actually retaining the information.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it does just make you a better candidate for life in general if you know another language. So I think that should be kept in schools. I just think that they need to do a better way of making sure that the kids are really retaining what they're told during the day. But yeah, just I mean, Elon's just trying to get a coin, so I really don't have a message for him. I just think like I don't think that our generation, future generations, past generations need robots. At least not in human form. But
yeah, that's weird.
You know, we're an interesting.
I do get tired of my hand.
We're a very tech generation. But that was all for
I do
bitch.
got a fake booty too.
That was all for
I need
bitch.
To get a dildo, though.
You better read.
I got a fake booty.
Bitch, you better read.
Sorry.
You are so inappropriate.
Sorry, it's JB. He started.
That was dope.
All the way in there. Back.
Thank you.
You did your own research.
I do what I can.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Thank you. Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the topic. You are such a bitch.
I couldn't find it. They don't have it on here.
It's there somewhere.
No.
Sorry,
as you remember last week.
We had to get our sound effects back. Shout outs to Keith for bringing them back. Now we're just trying to make sure we have them in order for ourselves.
Yeah, I don't see it, but we'll have to add it.
Just play something.
I just did.
Oh, did you? Oh,
let's do these.
All right. And the topic today, ladies and gentlemen, is complete this sentence. I'm at a point in my life where ... Yeah, I like that.
That was so close to my question of the day.
Was it? Mm-hmm. It was about to be the question of the day. Mind you, I'm doing this at like 3 a.m. But I'm just like, whatever.
That's so close.
Fuck it. We're connected.
I know. Look at us. I think that I'm at the point in my life where I'm finally starting to realize the power that I have. Mm-hmm. And that's not like to like say like I feel like I'm better than anybody. I'm being cocky, but to know what lies inside of me. Like to tap in completely to who I am and walk into what I can do and understanding that my purpose is a little bit bigger than what I thought it was. Wow. And knowing that like you're dope. Like everybody is dope. And I think it takes time for people to realize what they're dope at. Mm-hmm. Some people don't realize what they're good at doing. And I think I'm finally starting to get to like, okay, Kelvin, this is what you can do. Run with it. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm at that point. I'm also at the point where I'm over people easier.
I feel that.
And I don't know if that's like just because like I'm just getting older, but my patience a little bit shorter. Mm-hmm. But I think my patience is shorter. I think my tolerance is shorter. I think I still have patience. I just don't tolerate dumb stuff anymore. Mm-hmm. And I think, yeah, that's where I'm at.
I love that. They do say it comes with age.
Yeah.
JB?
If you ever say it comes with age with me, I'll kill you.
Well, I was actually saying, what was your response to the
I know. I don't think he caught it.
That's okay. It comes with age.
No, but
I didn't change my question.
You know what? I think with me, I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. Relatable content.
I don't give a fuck. You know, I seen this you know I love YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on YouTube doing my 2-3, and Wanda Sykes came on. And she has it. If you have not seen this, please YouTube this. She was talking about how, you know, when you get to a certain age, you just don't give a fuck no more. You know, I ain't gonna go into her jokes, but it's very funny. But yeah, I feel her on that. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what people think about me anymore. I don't give a fuck about what names you call me. What is it when they put you in a different category? Like you said, it's either you're him, her, him, or whatever.
Oh yeah,
adverb is that's not adverb. What the fuck is it?
No, it's a pronoun.
Whatever pronoun that you have for me, I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
I feel that.
I just don't. And I noticed once I stopped giving a fuck, things will start changing in my life. You know, so I'm with that right now.
I like that.
I don't give a fuck. Can we do a segment called I Don't Give a Fuck?
yes.
Calvin, we didn't even discuss it.
I'm sorry. Eric, do you want to do a segment? Yes.
Well, starting next week.
I don't give a fuck. Can I be the I don't give a fuck person? I don't give a fuck. This is what I don't give a fuck about.
I feel that. I love that. Those are both really good. I'm at a point in my life where I feel very grounded. Just, you know, at 27, I feel that I'm still trying to get into the groove of like who I am as a person and what are my areas of expertise and like how do I show up authentically in every space that I'm in. And I'm at a place where the biggest person that I care to please is myself. It just makes it a lot easier to ground myself. Like I even thinking about like my mom's expectations or family expectations or how guys perceive me or like how I need to be to pull somebody or make it into the industry. Just me trying to figure out what it is that I bring to the table and getting comfortable eating that dinner and then, you know, offering it to other people once I figure out the recipe.
I love that. Yeah.
Thank you. So that's where I'm at right now. Just really trying to make Eric a stronger person and not necessarily in the company of other people.
Yeah.
You know?
And you mentioned something about expectations. And I think that's a really interesting thing. As you are starting to get to where you are in life right now, do you find yourself leaning more into expectations or going away from the expectations that others have put on you?
It's a double-edged sword because for me, I've been fortunate enough to be surrounded by people who always had high expectations of me. Like I've always been affirmed for like success. And people never fully, some people get it. Like some people be like entertainment. Other people be like, oh, you should be a stylist or da 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 da. And I'm like, you're not really getting it. You just see that I like to put clothes on myself. But you know, that's not my lane in particular. So I take what I need and I disregard what doesn't apply. But you know, I like to rise to the standards that I set for myself, but it's too hard to meet other people's expectations, especially people who don't fully know you. It's just like, you're kind of throwing me off my course. Thank you for the good words of encouragement. So I don't know. What about you?
I, for so long being in a child of the theater, you know, like it's not like from like the family, but from like everybody else. Like you have that stage presence that's like you have to do this right, or else you're not gonna get this role, or this is not gonna do this, or you have to present this part of yourself to everybody, or else people won't accept you for who you are, or you have to make sure you walk this way or talk this way because you're darker skinned. So you have to make sure you have this type of dialect so people won't see you as threatening. And those small expectations that people put on you that you don't even really know that are in you until you get older and start to realize like, damn, is this why I do this? Is this why? Like the simple things like when I noticed this the other day, when there is a lady in front of me, whether she be older black or white or whatever she is, and I'm walking behind her, I purposely find myself going on the outer right side of her. So I don't want her to think that I'm trying to steal her purse or that I am trying to attack her. And I shouldn't have to think about that.
Yeah, I get that.
That's something that I should not have to think about.
Yeah.
And it's something I call myself subconsciously doing. And I think because the expectations that I don't want to present myself as threatening when I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to think about that because I'm not threatening.
Right.
Can you imagine?
No, go ahead.
Can you imagine living in the world? Because I think that us as black men, you know, as black people in general, are minorities. you imagine living in the world where you don't have to think?
Yeah.
I know.
You can like literally just walk down the street and you don't have to think, like, because I feel like with me, and I don't know if this resonates with you guys, but I think constantly. Like when I'm walking, oh my God, it's like 1,000. You would never know it though. But it's 1,000 things going through my mind. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. I gotta look here. I gotta do that. I can't do this. I gotta do that. When like you said, that was a perfect example. You said that you walk on the right side. So you lighten your voice sometimes, you know, to make other people fuck that shit. That's what I'm really trying to get to in my life. Whereas, like I said, I don't give a fuck. That part. It's like I wish we can get to there, but I don't see it no time soon because we're so stigmatized.
Yeah.
Do you think that we put that on ourselves? Because I think like when you look
I do not think we.
Because I think like when you look at like the toxic masculinity of Boosie and T.I. and the Baby and those things that they project on us, and especially like in our community, LGBTQIA community, it being the black one, that's just it. A could be an ally, thank you. And then, in this community, I think that we put so much focus on masculinity that it's degrading to what actual masculinity is, and we put in ourselves, which then puts the heterosexuals or hetero adjacent sexuals in, like they put that back on us. So now they have to act a little bit more harder. So now we have to act more harder. Like the whole trend, like I don't wipe between my ass because I think that's gay. First off, you're a dirt butt.
First of all, that's nasty.
You're a dirt butt.
That's nasty.
And then, or like just the way that we talk to each other, like it's so weird to me that niggas don't say hi to each other when they walk down the street.
Niggas like
just black community, like black men here. Like back at home and in the South, when you walk past somebody, you say hello. You say what's up. It's just a simple head nod, just to acknowledge, like I see you. We see each other. But now it's so weird.
Even if you don't do the hello, you do a head nod. We all know what the head nod is. Like you said, it's just like.
But now people's like, you can't make eye contact with you because that's gay. Like nigga, I don't want your little dirt butt ass. Little dusty.
That can go either way. It's like either it's gay, like they think you coming for them, or it's like, oh, is this nigga about to bang on me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it shouldn't be any of that. It should just be me acknowledging that I see you and you're in my presence at this moment. We're walking past each other. What's up? And keep it moving.
Yeah.
Even just like hugs. Like I hug everybody.
I love a hug.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. If I know you, I'm going to hug you because I feel like that is you exchange energy through a hug. That heart to heart. They're professional huggers. Funny story. Some professional huggers came into the jewelry store that I worked at Go Gods once, and they came in, they hugged me for like 10 minutes. And when I tell you that my energy just felt good, like I really wanted like to cry. Like it just felt like a cleansing because like the power and the energy exchange through like a hug. And that's why I think that's why it's so important, like human interaction. Why are you looking like that? Because like I think human.
I'm sorry.
It was professional huggers. Professional huggers. It was non-sexual.
Jobs like that.
Yeah, it was non-sexual. It wasn't like a rub on the back, like sexual thing. It was like a simple, like a embrace.
Like I'm embracing.
Yeah, like I'm here. Like
you're okay.
Yeah, and I think that's why we need to like men need to hug each other. It's not sexual. It's nothing like that. Yes, we can hug.
Okay.
It's like
a three-way.
A three-way hug.
Three-way hug.
Okay, I got you. My arms are long, so I can wrap around everybody. But like, I think we just need to start doing that more. Like, I think we put so much focus on what we should not be instead of putting focus on what we should be doing to help each other. And it's the simple things like that. And that's why those expectations, like, how should I act? How should I walk? How should I address this? Those are out the door for me.
I feel that. That's good. That's
empowering.
empowering.
That actually was really good. And I just learned something from you by that. So thank you.
What'd you learn?
I'm gonna keep that in my little. I don't need people to know everything. But
I mean, we get to that point at the end of the show anyway.
Afterwards, I'll let you know. But I just learned. I did learn something about that as far as like the different masculine audits.
Yeah.
Like I learned something about that. I need a hug.
I got you.
And that was all for the topic.
Because I can't find the sound effect.
Boom.
I do not like you improvising these sound effects. That's not even what the original sounds like.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You should just sing it. Oh,
it is.
They don't got no words.
Oh,
let me, because you trying to play me.
It does not sound like
You
that.
try to play me.
You have nothing
What
to
are you
find.
doing?
I'm finding it on iTunes.
Yeah, let's play that.
Sound thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you.
Sounds like
Oh,
wow.
that sounded just like how you said it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, thank you.
I
Can you come
got
back
it.
next week?
If I'm allowed.
Question of the day. I can't believe y'all just
That's
said.
a
I
no.
can't believe you just sat here and co-signed that.
That's a no.
That's what that sounds like. I can't believe you.
That's not on here neither.
If-
Quick question.
If you have comments, if you guys would like for me to come back,
We do have comments.
please say yes or no. I would love you to say yes.
Yes.
This is amazing. I'm having fun.
Good.
Good. So the question of the day, because it's not on there. Quick question is what. This is why I said we were on the same like wave mind link. You see, it's not up there. You see?
Yeah, it's not.
What old person thing or old people thing that you find yourself doing now? Like as you
Oh,
getting
shit.
older,
Oh,
what
wow.
things do you find yourself like, damn, that's old to me? Like that's I feel like an elder. now.
When I get up, I'd be like, oh.
Mhm.
When I sit down, I'd be like, whew.
Just the extra sound
It's
effects.
like just that, like the side sound effects, and then you don't even notice that you do it,
Mhm.
but it'd be like, whew, like or like I tell people like I remember I told this is actually recent. I said, well, God don't like ugly.
Mhm.
He's too
Mhm.
happy about pretty, and right then I smacked myself. Oh no, wait, that's my grandma.
Mhm.
Because but I think that it's embedded in us, and I think that's for the new generation. We need to embed that in them as well.
Mhm.
Because the only thing they'll be doing is Cardi and Nicki lyrics,
Mhm.
which I love both Cardi and Nicki, but I'm just saying like we don't.
The old wisdom.
Like that
Mhm.
old wisdom
Yeah.
to us. It's like
And now that I'm getting older, they all make sense.
Yeah.
Like my grandma used to say,
absolutely.
I'm not listening to what a man say, I'm listening to what the man do. I'm like, grandma, how the hell you listen to what he do?
She knew
But
what
it
she
makes
meant.
sense now.
She knew
do
what she
you
meant.
do you guys turn off like let's say you're not in a room, do you turn the light off?
Now I do.
Oh yeah, because you paying pills.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. I'll be like, man, turn my goddamn light off.
The air conditioning is not on unless I'm in the house.
Yeah.
My brother gets so mad that it's so hot in there. But I'm like, why we running this? Ain't nobody here.
Right. Y'all can pay for
Chris,
that.
you remember Chris used to unplug it?
Of course, Chris used to unplug.
Chris used to
it. Chris is
unplug.
our old co-host.
Yeah. He used to
Shout out to Chris.
unplug the air. I seen Chris. Did you see Chris last night?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I would have seen Chris last night if I was invited.
I got you next time. Next time you're in there. He used to unplug things. But I also find myself like just doing old shit. Like now I get
Like what you
mad
doing
when
right now,
things are
look,
out of place.
Right now, co-host, he is like has his hands on his hips.
Yeah, there's
talking
like
about doing
old
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, this is a very old
Like
thing.
I
Old
feel like he's about to
stuff.
give us a lecture.
Yeah.
I am. Like y'all, like I know Brian hates me because I just complain about he leaves something like one fork in the sink. Why is all the
Oh,
damn
that bothers me
dishes
too.
in the
That bothers me,
sink?
I used to hate when my mom would do that. I'm like, girl.
All these damn dishes. It's one
Yeah.
fork.
It's one
Yeah.
fork, yeah.
It's one fork. Or when I put something somewhere and I know it's not there no more, oh, it messes up my whole
Yeah.
mood.
Mhm.
I'm like, damn, I am getting old.
Is that part of getting old? or is
I
it
think it's
just
part
like
of getting
you want your
old.
shit- Okay, well, I'm old, motherfucker, because I hate when people like when I have people spend the night at my crib or whatever, like they come through or whatever. Everything has to be in a certain spot.
Mhm.
Like for instance, like in my dining room, not my dining room, my living room table. What's that called?
A living room table.
Yeah,
Like the little table in
that's
front
in
of your
the
couch.
living room.
Mhm.
Yeah, that. If my shit is not set up in a certain way, I get very upset. I'm like, who the fuck moved that? It could be like a quarter inch to the left,
Mhm.
and I noticed that shit.
Mhm.
But before, I would never have noticed that before. But now it's like, yeah. Oh, can we do a segment called "Old People Shit"?
Just have all the ideas
We're
today.
just
That's a lot
gonna
of-
we'll list it. We'll list it.
We'll
Maybe
add it to the list.
We'll just sprinkle it around.
No, seriously, it's a lot
every
of shit.
second
that
month or so.
No, because
second or
as we're getting older, like I think we like, and that's a great topic because like I know I'll be like, sometimes I try to catch myself, especially when I'm around like my nieces and nephews.
Mhm.
I never thought I'd be the old guy.
Mhm.
I'd be trying to be the cool uncle and shit. I tried to do the TikTok.
Mhm.
And
You saying that alone is not okay.
The TikTok. Anything you say the in front of something,
right?
The TikTok, the Instagram, the Facebook. That's when you get an old.
That's what I'm doing.
Try to do the TikTok.
Can we get a bomb on that one? Listen, let me tell you something.
I don't have a bomb.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, that was fine.
Let me do it again. Every time I do the TikTok, boom. No, seriously, like I be like, and I'm like, how the fuck did they go? Like, I went to choreography school, dance school.
With the
I went to Millennium, shout out. I went to Debbie Allen, shout out. What's the other one up from Millennium in North Hollywood?
I'm not just.
You know, it's on the right hand side. I done it and you can pick it up. But with this TikTok shit,
I feel sorry for these kids.
The TikTok,
baby,
because I'm not a dancer like that. I'm not a dancer. I can stroll, I can step, but to learn these choreographed moves and to think you go to the party, you know, like when we went to the party, yes, like Lean with it, Rock with it, Shoot Out, like Soldier Boy, those were dance moves, but they were dance moves you can like kind of do yourself and like put your own swag to it. These TikToks is a full 24 count. Like then they don't stop.
I just want to say one thing, and I can't believe I'm actually gonna admit this. I went to a party about a couple months ago, and they played. It wasn't the electric. I think it was electric slide because I was doing the electric slide, but they played the beat of it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, "Hey, yeah." If you don't know, I'm doing electric slide right now, right? But then the people in the back was doing this TikTok dance, like, and I'm like, "Bitch, I ain't the electric slide." Yeah.
It's like when my boo came out and they had the new Running Man. You remember the new Running Man came out? It was like, "This is not the Running Man." Or like when they did the Harlem Shake, like, "This is not the fucking Harlem Shake."
Yeah, I really did not like that.
You think old people get mad at us like when we rename names? Like that's not the Dougie. That's the Charleston.
Right.
Yeah. Like, do you think they get mad at stuff like that?
Probably.
I get mad. I ain't gonna front because I was very upset when I was seeing that I was the only one that was doing the electric slide, and I looked back and these motherfuckers doing this new shit. I'm like, well, where was my memo?
Right.
Because I didn't hear that. I feel like the electric slide is electric slide.
Okay.
Cabbage Patch is the fucking Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
I was reading a tweet and they was like, you know that line dance that everybody do, but nobody know the name of it.
Which one?
And they were talking about the electric slide. It was like one of these young whippersnappers. Like nobody knows the name of this, but everybody just automatically do it.
Oh, this generation is lost.
I said, who's your mama?
Yeah. Right.
I want to talk to her.
Because they're not doing cookouts.
Who's your mother?
Let's have a conversation.
They're not bringing the kids into the conversation.
No, I bet you, and no. I don't trust no person that don't know any Anita Baker, no Luther Vandross, no Earth, Wind & Fire because your house is dirty.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. Your home is dirty.
It's terrible.
If you don't know no Shirley Caesar, no Dottie Peoples, no Clark sisters, your home is dirty.
You have bad juju in there. Bitch.
Your mama didn't clean.
Yeah. She had a terrible
attitude. I know Shaka Khan. Mm-hmm. I know Gladys Knight and the Pips. I know all that stuff because of Saturday morning cleaning.
You got to get up and clean. Mm-hmm. Yo, I have never heard I've never heard that before, but that is hilarious. But it's so true.
It is.
Like if you don't know these people, your house is dirty.
Your house is dirty.
Your house is nasty. Absolutely. Oh, the
that
kids.
Is hilarious.
Yeah, this generation. I mean, they're good for advocacy, but everything else up in hell.
What do you find yourself doing that's old, Eric?
I get annoyed thinking about what I have to cook.
See, I don't cook yet.
I remember my mom used to always be like, "What the fuck I'm gonna eat? Like, I'm sick of this shit." Mm-hmm. She'd go up like, "What the fuck? Why y'all can't cook?" And like me now, I don't like doing what I do the whole day and then coming home and being like, "Okay, what am I gonna do?" I have to take something out. Now I understand why my mom would get tight if I didn't take things out the freezer. Because now I have to sit here and thaw it, and it's not gonna thaw by now. So I have to like order something in. Now I'm spending money that I don't have. It's a whole like you got McDonald's money. Like I get all of that. For me, I mostly feel it when I talk about food.
That's funny. It's like I remember my mom would she would tell us like, you get home from school, take this out the freezer, and then it'd be like 5 minutes before and we all rushing. Like it's another thing. I always shout out to other people, but it's this thing on Instagram. They have these three white boys. It's hilarious when their mom was pulling up and they clean the house up real quick. That was so me and my sister. Like, we would clean up everything and then we would take the meat out the freezer and put it in the fucking in the sink and walk and act like ain't nothing happened. She come on, why is this not? I'll be like, well, it's been in there. But now I like you said, I get it though, because it's like, are you kidding me? Like no, like nigga, take it. I wish a motherfucker would be at my crib. I told them text me out the freezer, and I get home and that shit is not thawed out. I'm mad because I'm ready to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I didn't think of that.
That's really good, Eric.
I need to learn adulting. I'm not good at adulting.
I feel like you are. You're just maybe
Adulting.
not all the other. Maybe not.
I
certain
am
areas.
faking it till I make it. Like I don't like cleaning, so I don't use the kitchen. I don't cook. Like,
But with you
But that's
being
not all of adults.
no, that's a big part.
Part of it.
It
That's
is a
taking
part
care
of
of
it.
yourself.
It is
It
a part
is.
of it. It is definitely a part of it. But I feel like you do well in like the areas. Like in the time I've known you, I've never known you to not have a job. I've never known you to not have money. Like you've always had that part of your life on lock.
Child,
That's adulting.
that is not adulting. That's survival.
It's shit.
But
The
that's
hardest part of being an
adulting,
adult
though.
is surviving.
I'm feeling I got a C+ in adulting right now, and I need extra credit.
I feel like I gotta calm.
Who I
Okay,
gotta
I have
sub?
something. I have an idea. You want extra credit?
Mhm.
Okay, so you are to prepare a meal
Okay.
for me and Eric.
Oh wow,
Hmm.
this escalated really quickly.
It did, yeah. You're choosing.
Okay,
Because you know you have your health
because I'm vegan.
restrictions. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. So you have to prepare a meal, and then we'll let them know how it was next week.
Okay.
How about that?
I think that's
Great.
And that's,
let me
that will give him from a
preparing a meal.
did you
I
say
have
C-?
to cook it.
Yes.
You have to cook it, yeah. Like you would have to cook a meal because you
Jesus,
gave
be
yourself
amazing.
a C-.
I did.
And your biggest thing is you don't cook. You don't
Yeah.
do. Okay, so you have to cook a meal, and even if I'm not here next week, Eric has to let me know how it is, and then you'll get either we can move you up. Would you agree with that?
What?
Move him up a grade to like maybe a B.
Yeah.
He's not an A.
You want me to cook for you?
Bitch,
No, I said for us.
Oh,
bitch.
for both of
You're
you.
here with the fuck
Okay,
I said.
I will cook for both
Okay.
of you.
Yes. If
Okay,
anything,
let
I
me
will
prepare a
relay the
meal.
message.
It's gonna be pasta. You know what black gay people
All
love?
them fucking carbs.
Salmon.
Alfredo. Salmon is so good.
They love salmon.
It is so
Yo,
good. It's my
They
favorite
love a
thing.
salmon.
Let
Like,
me
what
tell
you
you
cooking? Salmon.
I would go get a slab of salmon. Let me tell you the best salmon. If you're not going to the meat market, go to Ralph's.
Go to Ralph's.
But you have to go to the meat man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know y'all know about that.
Of course.
I know y'all love going to the meat man.
Eric, finished this morning.
Hey,
That's why I was late.
still building my walls.
Okay. Kegels.
Something just fell from your seat, Eric.
Ow, my fucking throat is in remission.
I don't know what's
Well.
going on over there.
Well, we know
Pause.
why you're throat.
Pause.
Oh God, that's so sad.
Zesty.
God damn it, that fucking Beneva.
Zesty.
Okay.
No, but you cook us a meal,
Okay.
and then we're gonna see, and then we're gonna grade it,
Okay.
and then you guys should post it, and then in the comments they should let us know what they think.
Yes.
That's a lot of pressure.
They're gonna
There's
eat
a
my
lot of
plate
pressure.
up. They're gonna
That's a lot
tear
of
my
pressure.
plate up. They're gonna
this.
tear my struggle plate up.
You can do this. You just
make
gotta
it
really
look
commit.
good, but it gotta taste good too. And I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tell the truth.
I'm
shame
pretty
the devil.
sure.
What about you, Eric? Are you gonna tell the truth, shame the devil? You'll be nice.
Oh, of course I'm gonna tell the truth. I love food.
Yeah.
So I should also
Yeah.
post paid bill just in case.
Can you not? If I see a fucking bag,
No,
bitch,
no.
I'm talking about just in case the
First of
meal
all,
don't go right.
Oh,
Like, Eric, check the trash.
right.
'Cause
I
you know-
am.
I'm taking the trash out. I'm taking
Well,
trash
I'm
out.
really gonna be digging in your trash, checking for a Postmates bag.
You gonna find stuff that
Don't
Brian threw
do
in
no,
there. Don't
you
do that.
really, no, seriously. Like,
Don't do that. You can
I'm-
find stuff you don't want to see.
Look. I know we're joking, but you really like. I'm serious. You have
I
to
know.
cook the
I am
fucking meal.
going to cook a meal.
Okay.
What? I don't know, but I'm going to cook a meal.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
It's like
I
a three-
Postmates way too much. Like, why did I pay $26 for Burger King?
Oh,
I don't do Postmates. After I sent, another shout out to Instagram. The guy I said Instagram.
Okay,
me.
keep.
old people shit.
Okay, evil.
Old people
Keep
shit.
it.
Old people shit. No, Instagram. The guy that was, I think I sent it to you your DMs. The guy that was doing Postmates or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, that shit was
And
disgusting. He literally sat on the curb, dug
Yeah.
in their plate with his bare hands, and took things from their plate into his own personal
Yeah,
plate, and then
personal.
closed
And
theirs
then
back up
closed
and
it.
finished his order.
Yeah. That shit was
Literally
nasty as well.
took it like he was a Rugrats character, scooped by hand their
Yeah,
lo mein,
exactly.
put it in his own
Yeah.
Tupperware, put their food back in the bag, and delivered it.
I'm
to
gonna
them.
show it to you.
It's disgusting.
Like it's like so that's why I'm like, I don't do none of that. Like, give me a good old walk to Ralph's. I don't give a fuck if Look, I still got
I
two
wish
legs.
they would.
Yeah,
Don't wish. They have.
they may have the little
But I
seals
always
that
think,
they be doing.
yeah, but I always think that they don't eat mine. Like they realize what it is. Like I
No,
don't
let me
want
tell you
this
something.
shit.
He even had
Look.
this. He even had the staple gun in his backpack to where he stapled it. Right?
Yeah.
Am I lying?
Oh,
Yeah.
my
He had the
goodness.
staple thing to where he stapled it and put like as if nothing was touched, and he maneuvered the noodles and stuff to make it look like. And I'm like, what the?
That is
fuck?
disgusting.
It was so nasty. He didn't even know he was being videotaped. You know, he just put it on side. Yeah, he put it on the side of the road, and these guys was like, "What the fuck is he doing?" And they videotaped him.
Mhm. Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was all for the question of the day,
Quick question.
and now it's time for If I Told You That.
You know we got Whitney if we ain't got nothing
Come
else.
on. So today's If I Told You That, we are going to make a playlist.
Oh my
I
gosh.
want to know.
Oh my gosh! I'm so
I want to
nervous.
know your favorite song by a white artist.
I'm nervous.
I want to know your favorite 90s R&B song.
Okay.
I want to know your favorite party song.
Okay.
A song to make yourself cry, and a bad bitch anthem.
Could we go one by one, like in a merry-go-round,
Yeah,
so we don't have to do the full list at once?
Yeah, that's fine.
I smoke weed.
I feel like I smoke more than everyone in here. But we'll be fine.
Because I don't smoke.
First song by but them edibles, bitch. Fave song by a white
Should've took them
artist.
today. Yeah. My favorite whites. It's a lot because I grew up in the TRL era. Anything Kelly Clarkson first, second album. So probably like Since You've Been Gone or like Miss Independent.
Come on, Miss Independent.
Also Evanescence, Bring Me Back to Life.
That's a goodie.
Faith Evans, not Faith Evans.
Faith Evans.
Faith Hill, Breathe. Oh, that's my shit. Cause I can feel you breathe. Resting over me. That's my shit.
It's the fact that Faith Evans is light skinned and you threw her in your white artist
Listen,
category.
Faith Evans, I remember.
Oh my God.
Who else? My favorite. What? Oh, there's so much. The name. Why can't I think of their name? But hey now, you're a rock star. Get your show on.
yeah.
Go. I sang in the shower all the time.
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
Mhm.
I should know that.
Shrek.
I should know Smash Mouth.
That song was on repeat.
Yeah,
and
some people
my
smash
whole
my
childhood,
mouth.
not because of me, but because of Shrek. Okay, favorite song by a white artist, JB.
Well, for me, I'm thinking because I have to go into my white Rolodex. I would have to say probably Christina Aguilera.
Ooh.
The song that she had with Alicia Keys on that Stripped album.
I don't think I've
Impossible.
ever heard that.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
Mhm.
Y'all heard
She was singing that.
Did y'all hear the?
I the vibrato.
Vibrato. Did
It
you
was
hear
there.
I tried. No, but I love that song. Like I can literally listen to that over and over. Like so,
Never heard
Christina Aguilera. Oh man, I'll play it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Justin Timberlake. They all have features of black people though. But the song with Justin Timberlake and T.I.
Gives the song a little razzle dazzle. My love.
My
love.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I love that. White artists. I love Cher. If I can turn back time.
Yeah.
Come on,
If
Cher.
I can find the way.
The
I
queen
love
of the
that
long
song.
wig.
Yeah, I like that song. I don't know why. I think because I heard it so much growing up.
Mhm.
White artists. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it about. I
That's
like
fair.
a lot of NSYNC shit.
Okay.
Is it the? I was about to say Blackstreet.
Black Eyed Peas. They're mixed.
No, Blackstreet. Is it Blackstreet?
Blackstreet is black. Black Eyed Peas is mixed. With
No,
Fergie
the
in them.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh, Backstreet Boys.
Hold on, wait. Who was Blackstreet?
Blackstreet?
Blackstreet,
Is Teddy
don't
Riley.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's shout out to them because that's my motherfucker. I
Don't
like
leave.
that song.
That's probably
Me,
the next one is probably mine.
Please
Stay
stay
with
with
me
me tonight. Harmonize. Don't leave me, girl.
Please
stay with me
too.
Forget your I'm telling you.
Well, hold on. Did you say your white people
Sorry.
song? Okay, hold on. We gotta wait. Okay. What's your white people song?
I enjoyed that thoroughly. I just couldn't sing along. My throat hurts.
Mhm.
Oh, pause.
I used to be scared of the dick.
Come on.
Now I throw lips to the shit.
That's what he's doing.
What?
That's what he's
Um,
doing.
I
That's what
see. I see.
I haven't thrown
It's
lips
clear.
in some days. So
What just fell out of your mouth? What is going on over there?
was Eric.
please stop. None of those sound effects are from me. So my favorite song by a white
I'm having the
artist.
cameras not on me today.
My favorite song by a white artist. So I love "Overprotected" by Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Love that song. Love it so much. I love "Candy" by Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
I love "Public Affair" and "With You" by Jessica Simpson.
Do you know, I was talking to somebody the other day. Jessica Simpson bamboozled us.
How?
We thought that bitch could sing.
Yeah, she can't sing.
That bitch cannot
Jessica
sing.
can't sing?
No,
No.
that's how I feel. Like we were all bamboozled. If you go back and listen to her shit today, she is so trash. I don't know why we thought she was like the greatest thing walking, but she cannot
Shout out to
sing.
Nick Lachey. Nick Lachey was the same performing arts school that I went to.
Okay,
He
98
was like
degrees.
a senior when I was like
In the nasty natty.
shout out Cincinnati.
That's right. I love Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think I was like in the 6th grade, but he was like a junior or some shit.
Side note, when we were back in college,
I'm
we used to
younger,
go
I'm younger.
to when in college, they used to have this place called the Dock up in Cincinnati. We used to go
I
from
used to be scared
there
of
up to the Dock.
I used to be scared of the dock.
What is the dog?
The Dock was a
It
club.
was a club.
Oh,
It was like a black club.
It was downtown.
Yeah, we used to
Cincinnati,
go.
Yeah.
We used to
You
sneak up
used
there.
to go there?
Yes.
Fuck, I would never. Like I was so scared of shit like that. Like I was
Why?
like, I just did. That was just not my thing. When I honestly, when I thought of I'm not gonna go
Black gay men.
into that. But I had friends that would be like, let's go, and I'm like, I'm not going to that shit because I was like, that just wasn't my estilo.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I definitely know what you mean by the doc.
Mhm.
I wish I would have went.
That
to
was the
doc,
first time
so-
I seen like black gay men in like a group. And I was like, wow, there's different ones.
The first time I ever went to anything of that nature, like a doc or anything, it was when I came to California and I had a panic attack and passed out.
Yeah, rage.
I don't remember where the fuck I was at. It was some place that they had took me to, and I was like, this is too gay for me. Like it was just so much. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can
The gay
have
energy.
I can have a good
The
time.
gay energy.
You
The
know,
gay
but
energy.
you know what? It was so many different energies, like you said, yeah.
It's a lot.
And I could, like, me being an empath, I'm an empath, by the way.
Me too.
I just was like, yo, this is too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know, but at the time I didn't know how to control it, you know, because as you know, it can be a lot,
Yeah.
you know. So I was like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? And I literally passed out. Like, well, I don't know how we got on this, but
It was me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're white artist.
Sidebar.
I went. I gave 3.
Oh.
We're just gonna speed round through the last 3.
Oh, because Eric's ready to go. He has somewhere to go. I don't know where he
I
has to
am
go.
not. I'm trying to keep it
Do you
on
know where?
track.
Do you know where he has to go?
You still have to do uniquely speaking,
Well, I'm
bitch.
having breakfast.
We
at
have
my
a whole
house.
other
You guys
segment.
are all invited.
You hear that? Even though I know Kelvin's going to brunch.
This is literally what Snoop just asked, "What are you doing?"
See,
I'm hungry.
you know what it is. Favorite '90s R&B song?
You can't. No, that's not fair.
Nope. You gotta pick one. I mean, it's not like y'all pick one for the white artists. You gotta pick about 3.
Favorite 90s R&B song. Jesus, that's a lot. I can go to R&B. I would go to 90s. Okay.
It's '90s. It's favorite '90s R&B song. I'll start. My I love "That's the Way Love Goes." One of my favorite songs of all time. I love it's "That's the Way Love Goes." I love "Be Happy" by Mary J. Blige. And Blackstreet is my favorite male group. I'm conflicted. I'm gonna say "Only You," the radio version by 112.
Okay, get ready to put your hand on that because you might have to censor.
Which one?
Well, I'll say
Just to hit them.
I'll say I gotta say like R. Kelly. That I love.
Well, actually, that should have been
Scary Times.
creepy.
R. Kelly. R. Kelly. No, but 12 play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TP2.com.
That the whole bit,
With the
like
fur
I'm
coat.
just like I love like it.
The music
Like
is
literally,
undeniable.
literally when I play it now, I close my doors and my windows and shit because I'm like, but I still like the.
I was at your house and you had your door wide open playing "I'm a Flirt" loud.
Oh well, I love I'm a Flirt, but that's not 90s. That's 2000s.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
I know,
you
but
close your door. No, you don't.
Well, okay, some songs I do.
Okay, but no, yeah. I mean, R. Kelly, when you think about 90s R&B, like how can you have a conversation without?
Yeah, and all of Escape songs.
I
Mhm.
just started
Mhm.
getting into Escape,
Mhm.
and I'm still not fully into them.
I like a TLC.
Of course, love TLC. It's so
Ain't-
hard to narrow it
Because I know
down.
you ain't proud to beg, huh?
No, I'm not. When I wanted, I'm ass. I'm ass.
If you need it in the middle of the night,
I ain't too proud to beg, nah.
I mean,
You know,
I hear you.
I think my favorite 90s, Blackstreet, of course, like Before I Let Go,
Yeah.
and what we were just singing.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave, because people think they're the same songs, but two different songs.
They're two different songs.
There's so many. I was trying to think was Faith Evans. My shit.
As soon as I get home,
No.
Used to Love Me.
What shit,
No,
that-
the fast
that
one.
leather on?
Yeah.
The fast one?
Yeah.
Love Like This?
Love Like This, but I think it's 2000s.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
I think it's like 98.
98. Well,
It's on
there
the
we
Keep
go.
the Faith album.
There
I
we go.
believe.
That made the cut.
Yeah.
But then also I think of like Eden's Crush.
Oh, you getting white again? That was last round.
I know. Do you remember that?
Is
The
that?
fact that I don't even
with
know who
Fergie?
Eden's Crush is.
I was about to say Nicole Scherzinger.
Yeah. No, wait.
That's Pussycat.
No, that is Eden's Crush with Nicole searching it. I'm thinking, what was the group that Fergie was in?
Milli Vanilli.
No.
You play.
She was in a girl group before, and they had a song they did, Eyeless for Sale. Then they had another song. I'm gonna find it, but that group, but that's not R&B. Never mind. Shit, this is hard because I'll keep mixing because like old shit.
We got 3 more songs in this playlist.
Blackstreet, H-Town,
Mhm.
Oh, H-Town.
yeah, Knocking the Boots, but
Knocking
they
the
also had like a
Boots.
really good CD. Kelly Price, Soul of a Woman.
Oh.
Deborah
Shy.
Cox.
What about Shy?
I don't know.
love Shy. Remember
I keep
Shy?
mixing.
I'm not
my
a big fan of
ears.
Shy.
I'm mixing my ears.
You're
But
in the
90
ballpark.
R&B.
You're in the ballpark.
Who else? Mariah, Whitney.
You can't have a conversation without them.
Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Your Baby Tonight.
Her
I don't know if
voice.
that's the 80s or the 90s, but you go back and listen to that song.
Mm-hmm.
We need.
It's a battle.
Whitney did the damn thing.
Yes.
Hey, man.
There's a specific version of that song that I prefer.
Every time you say Whitney, you should just say amen afterwards. Like,
I believe.
Period. Oh, honorable mention. You're making me high by Tony Braxton.
oh,
I forgot
Tony,
Anita.
Tony, of course, Tony, Anita,
Yeah. All right,
That was a
favorite
good
party
one,
song.
Janet Jackson.
Favorite party song.
Favorite party song. I really love Like This. Like I said, and Party Up by
Of course,
DMX.
Of course.
Another song that like this may not be a party song, but when it comes on, I have to dance to it. Heard it all before. Like that's my
Come
shit.
on.
Like I don't care where I'm at. I can be at Whole Foods in the bread aisle. I am
Right.
pushing my cart to the side. I'm doing a nasty ass 2-step.
They didn't play that last night.
They did it, and I was mad about it.
I noticed now.
They should have. If
They
I was
should've.
there, I would have told them, but I wasn't invited.
Okay.
guys.
DJ Ears, you're fired.
Um,
No,
Said
he's
he
so
was cute.
He's
Yeah,
so
no.
cute. I'm gonna show you his face.
Okay. Favorite party song, JB.
I would have to go with "Fuck Them Other Niggas" because I'm down for
Hey,
money.
okay.
Fuck them other niggas. I
Mhm.
love that. Like that shit gets me ramped. Like it
We
makes
have
me,
heavy
it makes
DMX
me
energy
get-
in here.
It makes me get on the fucking dance floor, like because you want to just you don't really got to dance. The only thing you got to do is just keep on bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Another one I would have to go to as far as a party song and get everybody in the mood to like dance and stuff. I would say any of the dance songs like the Electric Slide, what's the other one where like one time, 2 times.
Cha-cha slide.
Yeah, that like that's like a party. Like I love
You
shit
actually like
that.
doing those?
I love it. I would be the first one up, like, come on, cha-cha, y'all. Hey.
Yeah, they're good icebreakers. I feel like it puts everyone on a level playing field. You don't necessarily have to know how to dance, how to follow the directions. So I think it makes everyone feel at ease. I think they're cultural staples for
I
that
hate-
reason.
I
Yeah,
hate people that don't follow the directions when they're obviously there.
there for a reason.
Like I'm like, come on, he said to the left.
Like, come on, bro.
You
Know
do
your-
always get those few
know
people
your
that
left
have
from your
never been
right.
exposed to the cha-cha slide or the electric slide. So I get it, but like if everyone's off, I just don't
House
have any
way.
interest. I have no interest in being a part of it.
And then the over jolly people that
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
that do a lot to
the
it.
left. Come
Yeah,
on.
those
are the white
girls.
We're just
Girl,
grooving.
The white girls. For me, my favorite party song, I mean, they're all like cousins. Goodies by Sierra, Freakily by PD Pablo, Shake That Monkey by Too Short,
Shake That Monkey.
Get It by Bun B, Get Low by Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, and Salt Shaker.
Amazing.
Literally all related in my mind.
That's all. Shake your ass.
Yeah, because he's a fucking.
Say it. I'm a hoochie mama.
You said it, I did it.
No, you have Hoochie Mama short. Can you just give it? Can you drop something for his shorts that he has?
They're so comfortable.
Zesty.
He is handsome. They're so comfortable. I just wanted to be comfortable today. I'm already running on 2.5 hours of sleep. A bitch is exhausted. Yeah, you was working hard.
You look great. That's why I put my shades on. I'm like, fuck that. I'm so fucking tired.
I feel it. Relatable content. It's hard doing the show at 10
I
a.m.
think after I eat, I'm gonna be like amazing.
That's what I just want to go to sleep. I really want to sleep. Oh, okay. Last one, and then I'm gonna cut it. Song to cry. Best song to cry.
All I Ask by Adele, Push Me My Feelings. Always Fear Love by Stevie Wonder. I Never Dreamed You'd Leave Summer by Stevie Wonder. I cry a lot. I sit and cry a lot. Oh my goodness, you know what song is? I cry in the shower because it's so much just on my heart, and it's just singing.
He's clutching his heart right now.
Yeah, I am. But Tanking the Bangers. Tanking the Bangers.
Okay.
Interlude, Push Me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, child.
I've
That
never
took
heard
me
of
out. Oh, it's a minute and like 40 seconds long. Took me out, child. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm gonna start crying. I think about the songs.
Okay.
Oh, in the midst of a ball by you out Adams. Okay.
Just wait. We're all gonna hug each other later. Just calm down. Save the tears.
JB.
I'm gonna be completely transparent. What makes me cry is Faith Evans' song "Never Gonna Let You Go." Have you ever heard that? She was in the woods and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like fuck you, Faith Evans. Not literally, but like because it used to make. I used to feel that shit, yo. And then
they got a video.
Michael Jackson's "Man in the Mirror."
Mm.
Oh my.
That's one of the greatest songs ever written.
Yeah. I used to like literally just be like, yo, son. Like when I remember when he passed. Can we just do one quick thing?
Yeah.
Do we have time?
Yes, we do. Fuck Eric. Yes, we do.
Bitch, it's your segment.
I don't want to do it.
We're gonna talk about this in our next meeting.
Okay, never mind.
When we actually have a meeting.
When we have none.
No, because I was thinking when I was thinking about Michael Jackson, like that's one thing that makes me cry. And I was gonna ask you because I was in like this party or whatever. Yesterday, and we were talking about like where you were at when he passed, and you know certain things you remember exactly where you were. For me, I remember I was at fucking Burger King on Hollywood and Sunset, and literally people were like running inside of Burger King. I was with my best friend at the time, and they're like, Michael Jackson's dead, and we thought it was like a
prank.
Yeah. We was like, yo, come on, son. Like, really, Michael Jackson, first of all, he can't die.
Right.
So then out of nowhere, everybody's phones start like mind you, Burger King is kind of like not packed. It was packed. And everybody's phones start going off. And we were all looking at our phones and it said Michael Jackson Hospital. I'm looking like this gotta be somebody did the ultimate prank of always, right? So me and my homie, like my best friend, we leave out and we walk from Sunset up to Hollywood Boulevard. You know, it's like 2 blocks. And we get to the Roosevelt Hotel and we go inside the diner right there, you know? And on the screen, it said Michael Jackson hospitalized. And then right after that, it changed. It said Michael Jackson pronounced dead. When I say the people in that fucking diner start passing out, screaming, we walked outside. I was living in North Hollywood at the time. We walked outside and people were like literally like falling on the ground, passing out, running in the street. It was like a riot, you know, like, and I would never forget that day.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember I played, that's why I came to Man in the Mirror. I played that song. I was with this young lady and we played that and I just was boohooing. And I think partially it was because Michael Jackson, but partially it was like, damn, I get what he's saying now. Like I'm looking at that man in the mirror. At the end of the day, it's you. It's you. Like, you know, so.
Yeah, that was a crazy time. 09. Never forget that.
Jeez.
Well, speaking of Michael Jackson, I always listen to Cry when I want to cry. It just literally tells me to cry.
When do you want to cry?
Sometimes you just feel like you need to cry.
Really?
For clarity.
Why my nails so dirty?
Mhm.
Fuck was I doing?
Sometimes you're able to like process your feelings and your thoughts once you cry. But like once you do things like try and self-medicate and shit like that, eventually the problem comes back up. So I'd rather just cry. So I listened to Cry by Michael Jackson. I listened to Open My Heart by Yolanda Adams.
Yeah.
I listened to One Sweet Day by Boyz II Men and Mariah Carey. I listened to Missing You with Brandy, Shaka Khan, Tamia.
Yeah.
I also listened to Never Too Far off the Glitter soundtrack.
Okay.
When Mariah lost DJ Dice. Yeah, that song makes me cry a lot.
Glitter makes me cry. That movie.
I've never seen it.
You know, it's not critically acclaimed. People actually shitted on it,
though,
but I thoroughly enjoyed that video.
I
that
actually
movie.
liked it though. I just said that because I thought it'd be cool to say, but I actually did like the movie. You know,
it was a good movie.
Like for whoever's watching that, one of my hood niggas. Like, listen, I hate that movie, but I love it.
Okay, well, you know, hey, I think Mariah knows how to decipher that. And that was all for If I Told You That.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, child.
The pressure.
Oh, it's on. It's
all right, ladies and gentlemen. And now we have reached that point in the show where it's time to go.
It's time to go.
See, I just hit period.
Okay. All right. So what have we learned today?
I learned never to come to
what were you about to say?
Yeah, what were you about to say?
Security.
Look.
I learned that when you party, your nails get dirty, and I don't know why the hell my nails are dirty. I
The
just
top
got them
or
done.
under them?
Under them, and I just got these bitches done.
Have you washed your hands?
Child, it's been
That's
a
a
long
no.
day.
Because you be fingering bitches and then
Ew.
Gasp.
not washing your hands.
We talked about
Who set up these mics?
Listen,
Because he was like,
yesterday,
and my lip just touched this one. He was like,
Shut
"There
up.
you go." I'm like, "Ah."
Shut up. Yesterday we talked about vagina, and that's what. But that's a whole nother story. Okay. Anyways, I've learned today. I know, right? Hold on, somebody else go because
It was the Michael Jackson. He at the end of my
I'm
life for me. I caught that at the end. I'm like, oh shit, Michael Jackson spirits in this room. What have I learned? I have learned that. But no, I've been reminded that Black people need to have more grace with each other. Stop beating each other down in bad moments. Like, what do y'all get out of that? I've also learned that in this life, you know, we're gonna make the decisions that best work for us, and sometimes it's not for other people to understand, i.e. Marlon Wayans and all that stuff. Like sometimes you just gotta let people figure out their lives for them. We may not understand it, but that doesn't invalidate it. But you know, it's not our job to break them down because of it. And I've also learned that that's all I learned. That's all I got. What about y'all?
I learned, like I said, I learned something from you. I want to do that offline, but that I can actually run off of like 2 hours of sleep and still kind of be coherent and listen. I learned that basically I learned that I can have, I don't know, like I just had a good time here. I'm just happy to be here with you guys.
Yeah, that's the problem to get right.
I don't get nothing. I don't get no.
Oh,
thank you. I want the zesty one.
The gay one.
I want the.
That's the one.
zesty. No, I've learned that when we're building people, we have to remember that we are their foundation to keep them up, and let's not tear down at their foundation that we built them up on. That's uniquely speaking. And then, then I also learned that if you have not listened to Aaliyah, you probably should listen to it. So I'm going to listen to it so we can be nostalgic together.
That's another job I need to do.
And then also I've learned that stop being fucking lazy because we don't need fucking robots.
Yeah.
That's lazier generation.
You guys
zero.
have notes. How do you remember all this shit? Now I remember everything.
It's behind you.
Generation zero is horrible. And also, if you want to be with that woman, be with that woman. If you don't want to be with that woman, don't say you want to be with that woman because you're just holding up fucking excuses. Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, no, that's right. I know that ain't right.
Hire me.
Yeah.
Hire him.
Let's manifest that. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for listening to this episode of the Get Right Radio Show. If you would like to keep up with me, feel free on IG at The World According to Eric, Facebook and Twitter at Eric Devontae, and TikTok at Eric Devontae Russell 3.
Oh, making TikToks now.
I know, right?
All right. So me, I'm Kelvin Unique, Kelvin Unique, EUNIQUE on your Instagram. To just flip that, Unique Kelvin on your Twitter. Make sure you follow the Get Right Radio Show, the Get Right Radio Show on Instagram. And if you have not downloaded the Good News Radio app, download that bitch. Download it. It's free, FREE, and you can listen to this episode and all the episodes before. And also, we have a plethora of other shows on the podcast network. So make sure you download it.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. And this is your new boy, Jack Ballstick.
Okay.
I'm at Crown Status 317 at Instagram. You can always hit me on there. That's Crown Status 317 at Instagram.
All right.
And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got right.
That's right. Get right or get left.
Bitch, you better get right.
You're so faint in the back. I got
in the StreamYard.
Oh.
Yeah,
hey, people on StreamYard. Bye, y'all on StreamYard.